It looks like everything's in order. Ah. Oh, excuse me. Terribly sorry. Goodness gracious. I thought I could do with a bit of quiet beforehand. So, I think I'll get a few announcements out of the way while people show up. Thank you for joining us. We will get started shortly. This is a D&D live play podcast where nothing is scripted save for what I write and what's in the book. The players' reactions are genuine. The roles are as well. Handled to the best of my ability. Some of the roles may be visible, some of them may not. It all depends on the whims of technology. That being said, we tend to stream Dungeons & Dragons every 2 weeks at 7:30 p.m. EST. And then the VODs of those streams tend to go up on my YouTube channel at Journeyman Vance about a week after each broadcast, the same Saturday time slot, but at 2 p.m. EST. You can find them all there. And you can find this one there as well. I apologize that to those in the Twitch chat, I do not tend to look at Twitch chat, and I don't believe Twitch chat tends to be displayed on screen during Dungeons & Dragons. So if you show up, I will likely address chat after the fact. I do hope that you enjoy tonight's show. I've been prepping for this a lot. So, without further ado, greetings, my friends. My apologies that I cannot appear before you just yet. Today begins a new story, with the final chapter written of that accursed tomb deep in the jungle. Tomb of Annihilation now joins keys from the Golden Vault upon our esteemed shelf of former adventures. With all that behind us, I welcome you to turn the page of a new adventure with us. One that spans beyond not only the covers of a single book, but throughout the distant reaches of the multiverse. Come, see for yourself. Open the door and sit with us at our table of valor. Let's meet with our heroes, shall we? I've got something to show them, as well as you.
Goofy movie bombed at the box office. And,
that's a way to start off. Hello, everyone.
Oh,
I've got a special. I've got a special little something I'd like to show you all.
are we live already?
We're live already.
Yes, he mentioned it earlier.
Let me hobble back. I was up getting
It's
stuff
just-
to eat, but let me
I
hobble
will
back.
be
I
in
have a
shortly
train.
was not really making us aware that you were about to come in, so we were not
Surely
prepared.
can be half an hour, Vance. Especially for you New Yorkers.
I always begin at 7:30.
5.
7:35. Well, today I started at 7:30. Just starting the stream off.
Okay, so you're showing us your OBS.
Yes.
And I am Scram.
Yes.
It's loading.
I'm waiting.
Where's my sock puppet?
What's loading?
Oh, the sock puppet is
Who's
hidden.
stuck behind Rosie?
What
Oh
the?
dear.
Hello?
Your
Oh
mic
my
was asking
God.
me.
Oh dear.
Oh,
I've got to
no.
move things around.
You've also got to flip your shit. Because he should be facing the other way.
He should be, but he won't be.
Wait,
So,
is the sock puppet ghost?
He's facing in the correct direction.
Yeah.
Why?
So, that Tiger Man, is that custom made? Is that
Oh, yes.
commissioned?
Oh, yes.
So
Oh
this
my
is an
God.
OC of yours.
Yes.
That's awesome.
I notice he blinks too.
Yeah,
That's a Rakshasa.
it is.
I love
Man.
him. He's so cool.
Ah, good.
Why
got
is he facing into the corner?
Because the light is shining from the screen, from the stream itself down onto him. He can't read his book otherwise. Yeah. Speaking
How
of,
do
I
you
need
like
to.
this?
I was gonna go make Hot Pockets so that I'd have a food, but we're starting.
Yes, I was gonna make a food too, and I had to hobble back to my computer with a cane.
You won't let us make a
Oh.
food! How dare you!
Old man Duke.
You had 1 hour.
You did?
Yes, and I wasn't hungry an hour ago.
Goodness gracious.
What are you, a cat?
I only just
Oh,
got
fair,
home a little
obviously.
while. Meanwhile, my excuse is I only just got home a little while ago.
Yeah, that's
So-
fair enough.
Right.
I assure you I have been hydrating.
Also, Ghost, you're forgetting there's 6 of us.
Yes.
Wow.
Anyway, here are the screenshots I took of how they depicted Jeffrey Katzenberg in the documentary. It's
Goodness
funny.
gracious.
Oh my God.
We're going to show this
Yeah.
off a little closer.
Yeah, it's like I want to see the heart. I want to see the heart.
That is super cool.
Yeah.
That is so cool. That's so
Like
pretty.
the blinks.
I want to boop it.
Ah, yes, Boop the Danger Snoot.
Yes.
This new PNG tuber was commissioned by how do I say this?
You commissioned them.
I commissioned the artist Rainbush for this.
Ah.
Nice.
I found them like
Nice.
practically 2 months ago, and I've been holding on to it ever since.
Looks so good.
Looks really good.
And do we need to get all sorted out in
Do we need to do Roll20? Do I need to go on
a
to
roll
my
20 with characters,
computer?
or is the roll 20 just going to be used for?
Roll 20 is
placement.
going to be used for maps.
Okay, so I can leave Serendipity how she is.
Yes.
Also,
I've-
what are your thoughts on the scaling of Shillelagh? Because I fucking hate it. I want extra dice like every other cantrip.
I think that I'd have to look at the I'd have to look at the wording again.
It goes from
So
a
club or
D8
quarterstaff
to a
you're in-
D10 to a D12 to 2D6, rather than every other cantrip scaling of getting additional dice at those same levels.
Yeah, but it's a cantrip that adds a modifier. How often do you use a modifier for a cantrip?
It lets you change which modifier you're using. It doesn't add it.
Well, it also allows you to stack other cantrips on top of it, and it turns your weapon to force.
I mean, what does it
So-
do?
Can be force, yes.
What does it do to like? What does it do for magic clubs or quarterstaffs?
Given that quarterstaffs are already D8 two-handed, it would allow it to be one-handed at D8 and could do force, but you're still needing to set it up. Yes, it's a cantrip, but it's still an attack roll. It's still... Given that Firebolt still levels up by getting additional dice at those levels,
I
Shillelagh is just
understand.
terrible. Granted, it's better than it used to be. It actually scales now,
I
but at
understand.
the same time, 2d6 isn't that different than 1d8.
But at the same time, it adds your spellcasting ability modifier to the...
It does not add it. It lets you use it instead. There's a massive difference.
If it didn't, why does it say that you can use your spellcasting ability instead of strength for your damage rolls?
It's modifying
Using
a weapon
it
attack.
instead. It's using it instead rather than adding it as well. If it was adding it as well, I would not be complaining.
It still
It would
says
take a
damage
shit
rolls.
I'm just saying you can stack other things on top of it. It's not concentration, unlike magic.
You can add other things on top of it if you're multi-classing, which I am not doing.
Yeah, if you're a warlock or something.
Excuse me.
Yes, Brian. Are you taking Shillelagh?
Shillelagh? No.
I didn't think so.
asking.
Sit down. No, I'm kidding. What's up?
No!
Since we are live,
Yes.
I would like to get this thing started.
Yes. If we're all ready. The final word on is I don't see why they would say you can use it for your damage rolls unless you can add a modifier to it. And that's what I'm going to say. So.
Shit.
Let's get
Give me a minute.
everything in order.
You're missing 2 characters.
Yes.
Are we now?
I am also looking at the wrong screen.
I'm looking at Roll20, and under the book thing, 2 characters are missing.
It's fine. I will get to
Okay.
that.
Never mind then.
And
I'll just-
I also don't know what you mean. I only see I see 5 characters.
Riverglim, Righteous, Serendipity, and Mishka are the only ones I see.
Scroll down a little. Izar is there.
Yeah, Izar's
I
over
can't
there.
scroll down. I can't scroll down.
I also don't have access to Izar.
Yeah, I only see 4. I don't see Yuzar.
That's so strange. I'm
I
staring
only
at
see,
him.
River, Righteous, Serendipity, and Mishka.
Get out of there, Izar. I'm going to create you anew.
Did you ever give Ghost the ability to use Izar?
He should be.
Weirdly, when it says the as part in
Oh,
the chat,
it's
I can't
not-
switch it.
It's not in his journal. Hold on a sec. Is anybody in any... Okay. Izar is the only one not in everybody's journal.
I mean, I don't have my own character in my journal.
Do you not have access to Ystera? Like, can you not move her around?
No,
Okay.
I can't even bring her token on the screen.
Ghost can now access Ghost's character. Ystera is not in everybody's journal. I could not tell you why.
Well, that means I can't pull my own token
Now
on there.
you can. Now you should be.
Now you should be.
Okay, cool. Yay.
Yes.
All right. Where was I?
We're heading into the Feywild adventure.
Welcome, one and
I'll be on
all,
Witchlight.
to Vance's Talking Theater. The curtains may look patched and old, the boards of our stage may creak and groan, but I assure you, we shall transform their shabby appearance before your very eyes and ears into the state of wonder and imagination that may yet propel your senses toward euphoric excellence. Our brave heroes this evening are the Sleight of Hand Society, and my dear friends, they are as follows. Riona Farley playing Mishka Starshield.
This is a weird ass stage.
Kelsey playing Ystera Mortem.
It could do with a bit of repair.
Brian playing Righteous Valerian.
Behold, the mysterious floating orb.
Whoa! Who wants some soup?
I was just thinking that. Same brain cell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why are
goodness.
you buying orbs at the soup store?
Duke playing Serendipity.
Yeah, here we go again. I think this is time too, so we're gonna fuck it up at least once more.
And Ghost the Monarch playing Izar Galeria.
Hello, everyone. I'm just glad to be here.
Aren't we forgetting somebody?
And a special guest that I shall introduce later.
Did you just yeet them out of the call?
Don't worry about it.
They removed the side questing. Don't
That
worry
I
about
shall introduce later.
Yes, sir.
For the moment, with our introductions done, I would like to pull the curtain at last and set the stage for the wild beyond the Witchlight. An adventure by Wizards of the Coast and the first chapter in our grand adventure that I like to call Secrets of Fate. Our story begins in the city of Neverwinter.
Hail, Chungus.
Hail, Chungus. Yum.
A terrible eruption at Mount Houtenau shook the city, and since then, everyone has been working together under the direction of Lord Dagalt Neverember to set things straight. In the city, there sits a small tavern run by the brothers Valerian. This story isn't about that bar just yet. Instead, across town is the Iron Flagon. Yes, rather than a story that begins in a tavern, our story begins in a different tavern. I know. How exciting.
Amazing.
Wow.
I have to say, you've been getting a lot of mileage out of this one picture.
I have. It's honestly one of my favorite pictures from Golden Vault. Because it's really good.
Anyway, let's continue. Sorry.
A tavern where a purple-skinned man with a broken horn sits and laments his latest few tricks going awry. This man is Righteous, or Right. One of the three brothers Valerian, he is the middle child and a proper magician. Or that's what he'd like to say. For the longest time, he's been practicing his tricks and developing his sleight of hand, but it's hard to amaze with practical magic in a world of the arcane. Not to mention, would it kill him to smile? In time, an emptiness grew in both his heart and his pockets. Now he sits before a meal bought with the last of his coin, not so eager to return to his brothers empty-handed. Joining him at the table is a pale woman with pointed ears, white hair run through with streaks of blue, and constellations spilled across her skin like gentle rain. This is Mishka Starshield, who shares a common trait with Right. She also has a meal bought with the last of her coin and a sour expression. Silently, she curses her current position, so sure that she will soon die, alone, stranded on this filthy backwater planet. A disappointment to her people. Finally, they are joined by one more, another who shares their same lack of coin, but not one who shares the disposition. Ystera Mortem is a dragonborn with shimmering crystalline scales and an eager look on her face. After escaping the terrible grip her father had on her and her mother as a child, after learning to investigate and bring peace further south, the watchful cleric set off into the world to use her skills for good, to bring her own peace like those she admired. After hearing of the struggles occurring up north in Neverwinter, most of the coin that was given to her by her friends was spent getting there, and the last of it was spent on this first meal before her work truly began. A work in the city guard. Unbeknownst to the three of them, another set of eyes peers down from above, mounted on a chandelier. The actors are set. The plot need only a simple push into motion, and then fireworks. There! A mercenary sits at another table, eagerly showing off a job poster he found in the back of the job board of all places. His friends are talking about tricking a poor old man out of his savings. Clearly, these ne'er-do-wells don't need that, do they? Not as badly as three other hopefuls, that's for sure. While those of ill intent drunkenly celebrate, their prized parchment vanishes and soon mysteriously floats gently down onto the table in the middle of Wright, Mishka, and Ystera. An act of serendipity. So, who picks it up?
I'm going to say right.
Yeah,
Seriously,
whoever,
Ash?
like,
The poster reads, hot to trot, finest ladies in Neverwinter, for a good time. Hey, whoa, wait a second. Whoa, nope. Nope. This is just a red light district ad. Turn it over. Yeah, oh, okay. There we go. Right.
Yeah.
Needed daring adventurers with virtuous hearts, preferably before third 10 day of Kythorn. Report to Madrick Rosloff. Reward, life savings. Much better. Wright, having lived some time in Neverwinter, has heard of old Rosloff. So, with the promise of both money and helping the elderly on the line, our 3 adventurers head out into Neverwinter Wood to seek out the old man. Followed closely by a mischievous someone.
So what's a
here's my
Kythorn anyway?
here's my question: how long has Wright known these people?
These people, they just sat down.
yeah. I don't
And
think
following a poster that randomly fell from the ceiling. It sounds like a better time than sitting around moping about not having money.
it's debatable whether they
Okay.
even cared a word.
Well, I don't know about you fellows.
Oh god.
This is a good money-making opportunity.
Mm.
If you would all like to accompany me, I would very much appreciate it.
Mm.
As long as I
I-
can have the back end of that paper later.
Well, I do have a. While I have a different destination, I can't very well make it there without coin. But that's not all I'm in this for. Unlike you, I have more virtuous intent.
Very well then. He shuffles
Are we
his
going
deck.
the right way?
I think so. Anyway, he shuffles his deck, and then he throws the party members their own cards. Right?
Mm. Ystera.
Ystera gets a Queen of Hearts.
Mm.
Aiden's character. What's your character's name again?
Mishka.
Mishka. They get a Jack of Diamonds. Ghost's character's with us right now, right?
No.
No, we have not
No.
met Izar yet.
Okay. And, Wright shows an ace of spades in his hand. This is my card. And then he snaps, and that card becomes a different card. It has his name on it. This is my name. What is your?
Right, is it? Righteous.
Right, yes. Righteousness Valeria. However, you could just call me Right.
Very well met, right?
Because he never is.
I am Ystera Mortem, a cleric.
And then he snaps his fingers, and suddenly her name is written on that card.
Hmm.
And you?
Mishka.
And repeat.
He's
These
just
are now
turning
your
it end
business
over
cards.
end.
Yep.
For whose business?
Feel free to use those if. Yep. Free to use those however you see fit. And then as and don't worry about returning them. He shows his deck of cards. It replenishes.
Duke, are you making yourself
And he
known?
pockets them.
I am mostly by cackling and laughing my full ass off because I'm sitting on his head as he's doing this.
atop his
You
hat.
got a bug on your hat.
All right. Do I have to roll to see if I notice?
I don't think so. It's laughing.
You
I think he meant
You got a
notice
bug.
me before I made myself known because I was sitting on his hat. But I'm also a fae. I'm flying, supporting most of my weight.
Astera looks over now, notice it at the cackling. It's like, I believe you have a little pest following you.
A pest.
She looks very much like stained glass.
Yeah, hold on.
I-
I'll get it. And Mishka's starting to pull out her sword.
No, that's
I
not necessary.
Wouldn't, I wouldn't if I were you, especially where you're going.
No. I offer my hand to see if they would rest on it.
She lands on it with a couple flits of her wings.
Okay. I then bring my hand down so I could see her. Why, hello there. He says this with eyebrow raised, like Vulcan style, to know that he's kind of amused. Right?
I don't suppose Vance would be able to show the audience at home what she looks like because
I mean, your tokens do show.
Kind of small.
Of course.
yeah, that's fair. Tokens are
And
kind of
who
small,
might you-
so she.
And who might you be?
Oh, my name's Serendipity, but you can call me Sarah.
I have a special card for you. Passes her the Joker.
Yeah. Yep. You might want to check your deck. There's 3 of them.
Oh. Checks that for that one, the extra one.
I'm hoping the DM's gonna roll with me here.
Sure.
I'll be honest.
Okay. So
Despite
what
you
happens when I
having-
pull-
Despite you having handed out a Joker card, you still have 3.
Interesting.
Yeah, Fey magic. It's a little weird, especially if you try to pull a joke at our expense.
Oh,
And she sticks her
Oh.
tongue out and flits over to Misha.
Mishka.
Mishka.
again, eyebrows raised Vulcan style to show he's amused. He's a good sport.
Because he hasn't smiled this whole time.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah. Well, you get
And,
used to it.
I will note that other than a bit of druidic robes, she's not actually wearing much because she's Fey.
In fact, you could almost swear her druidic robes are on upside down somehow.
Somehow. How that works, who knows?
But hey, she's like,
I mean, they're covering all the important bits.
she's only about a foot tall, maybe. So,
All right.
nearly an hour's
Okay.
travel into the wood, the little thatch roof cottage comes into view. What also comes into view are pumpkins that are just as large as the house itself. It seems Matrick Rosloff is a farmer of giant pumpkins. His front door is made of sturdy oaken planks crusted with moss and held together by strong iron bands. Who'd like to knock?
I will.
Okay.
Thank you, Aiden. I'm coming. Just give me a second. And the man who opens the door is aged, with white hair, many wrinkles, and a what seems to be some sort of chicken's foot tattooed above his eyebrow. Hey, yeah? What? Hello.
He tips his hat off to him. Good day to you.
No, thanks.
I am-
I have plenty of hats.
We're not here about hats.
Oh, good.
sir.
I was introducing myself.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Yeah, I am Righteousness Valerian, and these are my newly found associates. We came here for a job.
Oh, you don't say. Come on in. Magic
Right
leads you into a home that is summed up in a single word. Cluttered. Stacks of books, plates, papers, or combinations of the three sit on most every surface. Tables, chairs, the writing desk. It would be a miracle to make use of the living room at all. Leading you into the dining room, however, is another story. Instead of a mess on every surface, the room is instead dominated by what at first appears to be a large panther. Instead of paws, however, he sits there with tightly wrapped hands, and by his side hangs a powerful sword.
Instantly hand on sword, staring this cat down.
And flitting behind the fighter.
Anyway, you fellas ever heard of a warlock?
I believe
Any
so.
particular one?
Vaguely?
Well, it's just, it's a funny story. Is one of them fellers get their magic powers from, somebody else. I happened to get mine
Yes,
many
move
long
on.
years ago.
Yes.
And, what?
Yes.
Don't mind him.
we-
He's harmless. In fact, I think he's here maybe for the same job as you are. Go make friends.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna step into the kitchen.
Okay.
He
Don't
seems
get
well.
too rowdy in there, you kids.
Well, tall, dark, and furry. What is your name?
I wish I knew.
You have no memory?
I have some memory, but after, I guess 750 years, you kind of forget them.
Oh, you're older than
Oh yeah, that tends to happen.
Mm,
Many such cases.
yes.
Well,
Age can be rather cruel that way.
Speak for yourself.
Ironically,
And, well-
Sarah is like the youngest one here.
if you ever do figure out what your name is, he passes him a king of clubs. Keep that in mind.
Does this
Yeah,
guy get to run a club now?
Congrats, I think you're a member of the
I'm-
club.
I'm the main character now.
Madra comes back in with a tray and several slices of pumpkin cake. Well, here you go, fellas. On the house. Now, say, you ever heard of a warlock?
We are very much aware of
Not
warlocks.
again.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's good. See,
Yes.
what?
What's a warlock?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Well, as,
Nope, that happened. This is number 3.
as it happens, warlocks, one of them fellers get their fancy magic from somewhere else. It's like a cleric, but a different color. See, I suppose it'd be more like a purple, or maybe more like a green, or was it an orange? Gosh, I don't remember the last time I've had an orange. What brings you in today?
We were asking what a warlock is. Can you explain to us?
No. We're
Oh.
not.
Nope. We're here about the job.
Well,
about the
as
job.
it turns out, I've been a warlock for something like 50-odd years. Oh, it's been a marvelous journey. All sorts of adventures and where was I? When did you all get here?
Oh, we just arrived
I'm
because we
gonna
went to
slam
explain
the
what a warlock
paper
is.
down on the table.
Oh, that old thing. Yeah, I put
Okay,
that up
that's
about
That's 3. It's no longer funny. Let's move
Why
on.
did my
I put
speakerphone
that-
randomly turn off?
I put that up on the board about, what was it, 3 weeks ago? Oh, it might have been more. I don't know. It's been a little tough keeping track of time these days. So anyway.
And do you still need it done?
Oh, yeah. No, well, absolutely. In fact, let me go get the poster. And he goes and rummages through one of his drawers.
As he's rummaging through the drawers, he
Yes?
Wright walks to Mr. Panther Man, and is like, "Excuse me for a moment. I think you have a little something right here." He touches his cheek for a minute, and then he literally zips it closed.
Oh my gosh.
Thaumaturgy,
How?
baby.
I believe that is the best trick of yours yet.
I don't know that thaumaturgy
funny, he
can
would do it on
do that,
himself.
but I'm willing to roll with it. If Ghost is.
Could just be the sound.
Oh, it's a shame we lost Wright.
Oh, God. Are you punching him?
I'm grabbing him.
Okay. You can forego, you could forego damage to just grab a hold of him.
Yeah, that's how the new grapple works. I'm sorry, I meant to
No, that's fine.
run it by you.
Yeah, no, right, I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's got you by the collar, my dude.
No, that's fine. Don't you worry, my friend. Don't you worry. It's just going to be until we learn about the job.
Alright, so, there's this place, called the Witchlight Carnival, and he brings over a poster and lays it on the table. But more importantly, there's this woman, she's a beautiful woman. I met her a long time ago, back when I happened to turn into I guess it was her doing, but I became a warlock. You know what a warlock is?
Yes, we do.
Anyway,
we do.
Let's
all right.
go.
Well, beautiful woman. She's got one of these, and he points to the symbol on his forehead, but it's more like under her eye.
Okay.
And, right, that actually sounds very familiar.
Oh. Should I roll something?
No, that sounds like you've seen this woman. Only when you were a child, though. This is the woman who got you and your brothers out of the orphanage.
Really?
She offered to your older brother to pay for everything that you would need throughout your childhood.
I believe I may know of her.
Oh, is that so? Well, anyway, I usually keep in contact with her, but before I put up that poster, things just kind of went silent. You know, it's not. That's not usual. Usually, a woman like her, she'd at least say goodbye first. So, I'm worried that something might have happened. So, this Witchlight place, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. There's this place called Prismere, and this woman rules over this place. It's, but in order to reach it, you're gonna have to go to this carnival and look around for, one of them crossings. You know what I mean?
Yes.
In the land of the Fae.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Feywild?
Oh, well, you've heard of it. Oh, well, that's
Yeah,
good. I'm pretty sure the last person I told that about called me crazy. That must have been, Rachel over at the grocery store. Yeah, anyway. I'm just gonna pop in. You read up on this poster, and I'll go get something for you, for your troubles, to get you there.
Okie dokie.
Stay here. And he shuffles
All right.
back into the kitchen.
By the way, Mr. Panther Man, I just want to say, you could have removed that anytime you wanted.
He's got a point.
Izar leans over to Ystera and also asks, "What is a carnival?"
Why are you asking me? I'm asking the... No, you're not talking to me.
He's talking to me.
Dragon, what is a carnival?
He kind of looks at him, kind of
Does anybody know what a
Surprise.
carnival is?
just kind of pitying, like, you really have forgotten a lot, haven't you?
We didn't.
Hey!
I'm not sure if we had them where I'm from.
Mm.
Oh, that's so sad. Carnivals are so fun. And she's just
They
kind
are.
of spinning in the air when she says fun, because she's an enthusiastic little shit.
Estera
What is
They are fun.
Go ahead.
Estera kind of like looks down and then back up at Izar, kind of thinking to herself for a moment.
I mean,
I suppose-
Mishka asked first.
Yeah,
They
but
both asked.
with this, you layabouts. Come on.
can you please let us have character moments before interrupting, Vance?
That's him from the kitchen.
Ignore
Wait,
him.
what is he saying?
Nothing.
Go ahead.
Sorry. I suppose I have no place to talk. I didn't exactly grow up with carnivals either.
Well, you're gonna be.
You obviously
You're all
know
gonna
what
be
they are.
very entertained. Sorry.
Entertained by what? What's there? Is there fights?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
There's fights, there's games, there's entertainment.
I've had-
I myself have performed in a carnival before, but not this one.
Izar very quietly asks, "What's a warlock?"
What? Oh no, is this really gonna be his gimmick for the whole fucking campaign? I swear to God. Ystera will end up throwing him off a building.
He put another zipper on his mouth.
Honestly,
First off, you stop that.
Are you using
Second off-
thaumaturgy for that?
Huh? What?
Are you using thaumaturgy for that?
Yes. That's why I said you could have removed it at any time you wanted.
That closes doors and windows. Are you just showing your jaw with a window?
He's closed the window to your soul.
Okay, not thaumaturgy. I'm using what the fuck's the other thing?
Prestidigitation?
Minor illusion.
Prestidigitation. Yeah, that's what I'm using.
Okay, so it's just a little illusion.
Yeah.
he has prestidigitation. I have thaumaturgy.
Yeah, first
I
off,
have both.
you stop messing around with zipper mouth.
Yeah.
Second off, what manner of monster lives at a carnival?
Probably the guy who runs it.
Cats?
What was that?
Well, you're not wrong.
Probably.
But
I didn't hear Duke, I'm sorry.
the guy that runs it.
It's at this point that Madrick Rosloff, aided by two pixies, shuffles back into the room carrying, to the best of his ability, a large basket. A little help, please.
Ystera
Izar
gets
rushes over
up
to
and
help.
Ystera gets up and walks over to help him. Let me. Don't just.
It's heavy.
Okay. How heavy? Do I need to make a strength check?
No.
Izar is also assisting.
Not with two people, Lord.
Yeah. It's simple enough to get it onto the table.
Is it light enough for Ystera to take on their own?
Probably.
I let Istera take it, and then I pick up the old man and bring him to the table too.
Well, thank you, I suppose.
Meanwhile, Serendipity scatters and Sylvan with the other pixies.
I would like to set the old man on the table too.
The pixies let you know that this man is very old and kind of losing his grip on things.
Yeah, he's a couple arcs short of a rocking chair.
Do I make a roll to see if I drop him by accident?
No, I was gonna hand wave that.
Okay, good. That would be a terrible way to start this campaign.
Yeah. Say, you wouldn't happen to know what a warlock is, would you?
Sir,
Well,
you
yes,
We know. Let's move on.
Oh, all right. Well, that's good. I thought I'd have to explain it. I'm terrible explaining things.
Can't imagine why.
Yeah, well,
What's
anyway.
it all?
I packed you some food for the road. It's about 3 days travel or so from here. The poster's got directions from Neverwinter. Leads right to the place. The reward. Right. See, I used to be an adventurer. Back when I was a youngin', and I've had a lot of stuff, just kind of sitting around. I put it when I gave that life up. I put it all in a box, and I must have buried it somewhere. Anyway, all you gotta do is get into Prismere. Find some kind of proof that Zybilna's all well and good, alive and such, and get back here.
What's a
I shall
Prismere?
do so with haste.
What a what?
Come on, everyone.
What's a Prismere?
With haste. Haste.
Oh,
Haste.
it's this magical, it's this majestic, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. It's the place that Zybilna rules over.
What's the name?
What?
Oh.
What's the name of the ruler?
Zybilna.
What's Zybilna like?
Oh, she's this beautiful woman. She's really nice.
Go make hot
Ra-
pockets.
Raven hair and real pale skin. She's got one of these, but like under her eye instead of on her forehead. I always thought it looked like somebody missed the mark on me, but a mark is a mark. You know what a warlock is?
Yes, we do.
Past 3 times, so no need to continue this.
Izar's ears are just standing up, ready to hear what a warlock is.
And
Disappointed, everyone else
then
tried to
right
move on.
before he opens his mouth, a fourth zipper.
He didn't even say anything that time.
He didn't even say anything.
Meanwhile, Serendipity is looking at the brass bookmarks.
Jeez.
I'm running out of zippers. We need to leave.
It's a cantrip.
I'm making a joke.
Excuse me, sir. I found this book called Player's Handbook. Do you know what it is? What's this on page 33? Warlock?
I'm back. Is it
You
dialogue
literally-
over?
You literally... Warlock is that early in the PHP?
No.
Can anybody hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
yes,
can
we
hear
can
you.
now.
Welcome back.
Okay, so you did hear me when I said I would be back.
Yes,
Yeah, we
I
did.
did.
Yeah.
I distracted them, don't worry.
Yeah.
Nice, no. So I thought I had somehow been muted without it showing.
Nope,
you're-
you're here.
Nope.
You're
We tend
here.
to keep. We
You're
tend to
aware.
keep. When you leave unmuted, we tend to keep you unmuted because sometimes it's entertaining what we hear.
I'm gonna mute from now on. I'm taking away your entertainment.
We'll see about that, Kelsey.
Yeah, we'll see
watching
about
you
that.
steal shit from an old man.
Yeah, I am gonna try to stealth and steal just the one brass bookmark.
Can I try and like stop
On your way out.
them? Is it all right for me to try and stop them?
I'm also getting people's names down. Saren, make me a stealth check. Ystera, make me a perception check.
That's a dirty 20.
God damn it, it's a 10.
You don't. What bookmark? What are you talking about?
Actually, no. Why am I saying God damn it? Just, okay. Sarah does not notice.
And about a day into the travel, the bookmark transforms into something else. Roll me a D100.
Oh, it's one of these. Okay, that's fun.
While you're not looking at it.
It becomes a fireball.
That's a 64.
64. Yeah?
And I'm 64.
It turns into a piano key carved from a satyr's horn.
May I say or do something really quickly?
What's that?
Yeah.
Upon her hearing the word astral sea, Izar screams and starts to look around, worried that he's going to be
No
taken
one
back there.
said that.
No, it's in the chat.
Oh.
And Mishka's going to ignore him.
It's
Not my fault what the cat gets up to. Not Ystera, I'm sorry. Mishka. I'm gonna learn this. My
Well,
brain is being dumb.
it's about time that I introduce, that I go talk to our guest. I will be back. Hello there.
Hello.
Well, that's odd. You're not showing
Can you
up.
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
I think reactive is just broken. It'll probably fix itself later. So, the final member of our party is a goblin by the name of Riverglim Crestthorn.
Well, hello there, folks. That's me, Riverglim, the arcane artist extraordinaire. I bring the booms and the zaps for all the squishies out there.
Well, you're just helping to set up the Witchlight Carnival. 3 days ago, you were approached by a friendly fairy dragon in the service of human warlock named Madric Roslov. This
Ooh,
fairy
there's a
dragon, named Bip, foretold the arrival of adventurers seeking a path to the Feywild through the carnival. Although you've heard that the carnival contains a Fey crossing, you've never gone to the trouble of finding it. The fairy dragon thought you might want to help these adventurers. It even went so far as to imply that the fate of the Witchlight Carnival might hinge on the success of their endeavors. As twilight draws near, a large crowd begins to gather outside, eager to buy tickets and enjoy the carnival's many attractions. As you gaze upon the crowd, one or more visitors catch your eye. Something about them suggests they're not the usual rabble. Are you headed over to them?
Sure.
Well, good. Then I'm going to introduce you, get us both into the main chat.
C actually does have a bit of time going on. Otherwise, Mishka would be about 6 months old forever.
Anyway.
You've arrived at the Witchlight Carnival.
Well, there goes the rundown.
A beautiful collection of very colorful tents and a crowd gathered in an opening before a one of these tents with the sign that says tickets. And you are approached by a goblin.
Esther is immediately on her guard.
Well, this goblin is not dressed in rags, but more like a jester of the carnival.
Oh!
Painted on her face, hair highlights changing slow colors just to reflect the different lights echoing around her. It's very obvious that she's staring at you. A bit of a cackling grin spreading on those lips.
Staring at Estera?
Well, you bunch stand out compared to the little tykes that she normally entertains.
He'll, Right opens his arms widely, wishing he could smile, but he can't, and turns to the party. This, my friends, is a carnival.
No, that's a
And-
goblin.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a goblin, not a carnival.
Are you a
No,
carnival
I'm a
goblin?
I'm a carnival goblin, if that helps.
Yes. I'm just talking about the location of the person.
Oh, with little laughter. You're a bunch of brave-looking sorts. So, what brings you to our humble, slightly muddy circus grounds today? Looking for a little sparkle? Maybe a bit of cotton candy? How about something fantastical? Or I could just juggle some flaming torches. I'm pretty good with that. I won't set things on fire today.
Should we come back on a day when you're planning to?
If you'd like.
Oh yes, let's do that. And she starts floating away, jokingly.
No, you come back here.
There you were saying?
We are here for a specific person.
Well, there's lots of specific persons around here. I mean, just looking. She starts pointing down the line of those up for tickets. Shouldn't you be in that line?
We're looking for someone with a crow's foot under her eye and offering the goblin a bribe, which is very obvious to be a single good berry because it fills her hand.
It begins.
Oh no.
I want to note that she's currently snacking on a separate good berry, which looks like a burger in her hands because she's tiny.
Would you like to inform the party of who you met with?
Well, I guess my first question is, do I recognize who they're looking for?
I don't think
Not really.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah. So you don't know anything about them, do you?
No. No, I don't. Not somebody I typically see, but with all the makeup on and everything around, let me give you a little piece of advice here. Everybody here has their secrets. It's kind of the currency here, If you don't have a secret, then what are you worth?
That's
You
fair.
know a Zybilna.
Out of character.
Doesn't
What was
ring a
that
bell.
name?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah. I will say this. I was told by a sparkly little thing that some old man might be sending some guests about.
If
If you
that
need
old
somebody-
man doesn't know what the hell he's talking about, you've got the right group.
Yep.
Well, I don't know what I'm talking about half the time.
I noticed.
Do you at least remember what you were talking about before?
Looking for somebody with a cross under their eye, hoping
Not
that
a
you might.
cross, a chicken
Witch's
foot.
foot. Witch's foot. Such, yes. Yes,
Not.
yes.
I didn't mean to circle back. I meant, do you usually remember the previous parts of conversation, at least?
I try to.
Hmm.
Did I forget something?
No, thankfully.
Well, I'll say this. If you're looking for a little bit of advice, I can point you to a few places. If you need some tickets, I suggest getting in line. And, if you're looking for a door, maybe I can help you.
What is your name, if you don't mind me asking?
Me? She spirals around, casting a quick cantrip of prestidigitation to shoot out some sparks from her fingers. I'm Riverglim, arcane artist extraordinaire. Magnificent, marvelous, sparkly distraction for all your little kids.
I see.
And she's got on a pair of butterfly wings.
Cute. And after she answers, he goes towards her ear and pulls a black joker out of her ear with her name on it. Here you go.
He'll squint at the writing, holding it upside down. Okay.
Anywho, I guess we should be getting tickets.
The first stars of night twinkle above the apricot sunset. Giant butterflies whir overhead, trailing streamers, and a low mist curls over the ground. Through a floral archway you glimpse wondrous and vibrant creatures. Elf stiltwalkers, dancing fairies, and painted performers. Everywhere there is laughter, pixie dust, bubbles, and the wistful tune of a whistling calliope. Up ahead, a silver statue of a dancing fairy is mounted on the roof of this ticket booth, and surrounded by fluttering butterflies. The booth is decorated with an animated depiction of the night sky with shooting stars arcing across it. An elderly goblin perches behind the ticket counter, peering at you quizzically through a spyglass. He lowers the spyglass and calls out to you, "Greetings, fairgoers!"
Oh, not again.
Hello again. Hello, not again. Hello there. Sorry.
Hey, what's it? Hey, have you come for a ticket?
Yes.
Yes, we have
That'll be 8 silver.
8 silver. Do you
I have
Oh, wait. Apparently I don't have gold, even though I have 15
None
gold.
of us have gold. None of us have gold.
None of you have gold except
We're all like,
Riverglim,
we're all like
who
patting
works
down
here.
our
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on.
No.
Hold on.
Hold on. He sees you like patting yourselves down, and you each realize that you don't have any money, and he like waves you in closer.
What's up?
I've got a little secret. Now, I don't want you going spilling it to anybody else, but I'll get you in for free, just so long as you agree to do a little something for me.
I'm all ears.
Estera looks a little bit reluctant, but she'll
The
hear
name-
him
We know
out.
what that thing is first.
The name's Nicholas Midnight, and he holds out a wrinkly green hand,
And I
offering to shake it.
I shake it.
Roll me a
Righteousness.
1d8.
1d8? Oh no. Okay. Fuck. I wasn't expecting to roll at this moment. Fuck.
It begins. 7.
I rolled.
He pulls you in close. After he grabs your hand and tugs you in real close, and he whispers in your ear, "You must compliment everyone you meet." And then,
Oh, shit.
And then presses a ticket into your hand before letting it go, and holding out his hand to the next person. "My name is
Thank you.
Nicholas Midnight.
Hold on.
Pleased to
Before
meet
you do that, thank you. You're a lovely shade of emerald.
I
And
appreciate it."
Estera looks a little put off and suspicious after seeing
He's got a
I'd call
wide,
more something.
he's got a
Something
wide,
audible?
earnest grin.
How about a trade instead? A ticket for this lovely piano key I happened across somewhere. I don't remember.
No. I realise that there's all sorts of prizes. This is beyond those. You'd need quite a bit more than that. Put her there.
Sarah's gonna let Serendipity shake his hand first. She's trying to figure out what exactly is going on.
All right, I know how this thing works, and actually, shakes a finger. She's teeny.
And he takes your tiny hand between two fingers and gives it a small shake. Roll me a d8.
That's an 8.
He lifts you right off the counter and places you in one of his hands before whispering down to you, "You must declare your love for unicorns at every opportunity," before slipping a ticket under your feet.
Oh my god.
My little pony, my little pony.
Oh god. I expect to see her carrying around fleur-de-lis merchandise in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Can I kill Vance?
What?
You were dead silent.
I was listening. And he holds out his hand again.
She takes the ticket, stuffs it in her pack, which is just a coin purse, basically.
Yeah.
May I
That's all she
comment
can
real
carry.
quickly?
Say again?
This map looks like it's from Neopets.
I don't know what to tell you.
Oh my god, this. You know what this reminds me of? This map reminds me of Storyland, a local amusement park here that's themed off of fairy tales.
Is that good?
I don't know. I haven't been there since I was 5.
We'll have
If I
to go
ever visit-
sometime.
If I ever visit, we're going there because I am a theme park enthusiast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
The name's Nicholas
After-
Midnight. Put her there.
after weighing in her mind all the ways this could go wrong, but also her need for money and her sense of duty, she sighs and carefully shakes his hand.
Roll me a d8, sorry.
You got it.
He tugs you in and whispers in your ear, "You must greet all trees with reverence." And hands you a ticket.
Esther stares blankly for a moment as the ticket is slid into her hand. She's processing and also giving the magic a chance to take hold. And then she you see her face screw up in confusion and irritation before she goes over to a nearby tree and bows respectfully to it, saying, Good day to you. But I hope
we're in
you
a
leave.
forest. We're gonna be there all night.
I know, and I hate it.
He holds out his hand again. "My name is Nicholas Midnight. What's yours?"
Mishka's gonna calmly turn to the panther. Ladies first, I insist.
I'm unsure of my true name, so there's always that, but it is nice to meet you. May I ask, how long do we have to uphold our end of the deal for this ticket?
"Just the night.
Oh, that's...
I won't
certainly-
hold it to you for the rest of forever."
That's nice to hear. And then he goes to give a handshake, but gives a tiny little fist bump instead.
He takes your
No,
hand,
no,
fist
Oh
and
my
all.
God.
Roll me a
He
d8.
He took my whole hand.
He takes hold of your hand.
D8.
It could be worse. It could have cost you an arm and a leg. Hey,
With
hey!
surprising... Wow, that kind of sucks.
Oh no!
With surprising strength, he tugs you in close and whispers, "You must perform a short dance whenever you hear someone say your name, whatever that may be." and he hands you your ticket.
Well, that
What if I
does
don't
suck.
recognize it?
What your name is when you hear it, I guess.
Hey, we could always trade.
No,
Wait, hold
no.
on.
When you start dancing, you know it's been said.
Everyone, start saying every name you know. I
Fred,
need to learn my
Greg,
name this way.
Turtle, Beans,
Don't think that's going to work. Most of the ones I know are Elvish, not.
Flimble, Dankirk.
You look more like an Igor, maybe an Izar, maybe
Fuzzy.
Iridale.
Puppy.
Puppy.
You're calling it puppy?
Puppy.
I'm a
Okay.
panther.
Cat.
I lick my fur and I purr.
I
He
did
said
accidentally say his actual name.
That's not my real
Yeah,
name.
but where's the fun in doing it 20 minutes in?
Yeah, but the problem is we don't actually know what his real name is.
Izar
I
is his
know.
fake name.
No, Izar
Okay,
is not
Izar-
his real name.
I see. Okay.
One he goes by because he forgot his real one.
And the goblin
Alright.
holds out his hand again. "They call me Nicholas Midnight. It's a marvel to meet you."
Can I shake his hand again?
No.
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 He's holding it out
Just
towards
a
Mishka.
very heavy sigh and shake his hand.
Roll me a d8.
Or
Did everybody
kind of
roll
means we all
different?
rolled something different.
Ah.
Yeah, everyone rolled different.
He tugs you in and whispers in your ear, "You can't talk about your favorite subject." And he presses the ticket into your hand. I kind of worried that Kelsey would have gotten that one. Like, when we were rolling for Kelsey, I looked down and that was the first one I saw and went, "Oh no."
At least you know my strengths and weaknesses.
Now, before you leave, I've got one more thing for each of you.
Is that so?
A river, go and get your friend over there.
Oh, Sammy,
we're-
Sammy.
I'm
Fine.
worried they might get lost in the trees.
He'll start leaving, sparking up little balls of light into the air.
River Glen?
Real quick, you're not going to get Ystera, who's wandered off into the trees, greeting them, are you?
Oh god. Oh my god. Could happen. She wanders off into the trees because she has the compulsion to greet every single one of them.
Anyway, I'm calling the goblin girl.
The goblin behind the counter, turns around and grabs something from behind him, and sets on the counter several sets of butterfly wings, fake butterfly wings, for you each to wear. You best be wearing these inside. One for each of you, sized appropriately. Now, if you're not wearing them while you're wandering about, the carnival workers might just stop you and ask you where they are, or worse, to leave. So, be sure not to lose track of them.
Uh-huh.
Now,
Oh,
It's gonna look very weird having
I
two
must
sets of
admit-
wings like this.
and extend my apologies. I have told a lie. A very big one. Each of your
what would that
tickets. Each of your tickets were paid for in advance by an anonymous benefactor. But
be? Oh.
I do love my tricks. So enjoy the night.
At
Can I
least you're
step
honest.
them now?
Thank you.
Ah, yes,
uh,
just remember, tricks are often paid in kind.
Each ticket is
And
worth
she has
8
no-
is good for 8 attractions. Off you get then.
Ystera will
Go ahead.
Ystera will grab a pair of butterfly wings, muttering under her breath. I've listened to my friend when he told me about Faye. Not that I could really avoid this.
It's not all Faye, but enough of us.
This is more of a. This is more of an accessory that Jean would appreciate, but well, when in what's the equivalent of Rome in that?
When in the
What's the
Feywild,
equivalent
feel free.
location?
When in Waterdeep.
Well,
Yeah,
funny
when in
enough,
Waterdeep.
Party Sigil.
He puts on the angel wings.
In Waterdeep, keep
Not
driving.
the angel wings, the fairy
Butterfly
wings.
Fairy wings.
Butterfly,
Butterfly wings. Now,
Yeah,
I have a
Serendipity
question.
puts it on and it looks absolutely, utterly ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, they are small enough.
Yes,
Yep.
but she already has wings.
Yeah, you could probably get away with not wearing them. Or leaving them somewhere.
No. Gotta have them.
Tying them to right
Considering
hat.
Serendipity already has wings.
Then we just have to paint them.
Mm.
They already look like
Aiden
stained
has a
glass
point,
and
you could
vulnerable
probably-
and we're likely to flash bomb someone.
You could probably tie them to Wright's hat or something.
And then his hat will fly away.
Whee!
No, I would rather not.
You
That
can
is
wear them
my
on the
hat.
front.
Okay, we have a lost and
That was
found.
absolutely out of character because Mishka would not sound that upbeat.
I
In
have
fact, Mishka has tied these to her belt because that is technically wearing them.
I have a question pertaining to the map and a something to point out. First off,
I did
who-
see the
who's-
bunny corn, which I absolutely love in the little corner there.
that is an alicorn, actually.
Hi,
Have a delightful
Celestia.
time.
Not? Okay.
No, a rabbit
Alicorn.
unicorn would not be an
Rabbit
alicorn.
unicorn
That
would
would
be
be
a bunny corn.
Almirage.
Almirage, my apologies. That is an
Regal bunny
Almirage.
corn.
Yeah, an alicorn is a Pegasus with a horn, I think.
Yes, bro.
Whose token shall we use to represent the party?
My vote's on
Serendipity.
Serendipity because it's nice and bright.
Yeah,
and,
Serendipity, I was
easily
gonna-
movable.
My vote is either Serendipity or Riverglim.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen Riverglims. Oh god, there's two of them.
Yeah, I think Riverglim.
Who's it gonna be?
I think it's gonna be
Riverglim,
Riverglim
then.
because she works here.
All right.
You work in my carnival! Sorry.
Pay for my house!
I can take it to my house. It's not that far, but it's not very entertaining. It's got a lot of dirty socks.
A 12-foot tall walking tree, garlanded in golden ribbons, marches down the thoroughfare. Emerald clouds swirl above the tree and rain down golden, spinning sycamore seeds. Fairgoers try to catch the seeds before they hit the ground. As the,
You said that it.
as the seeds gently fall, a chatty squirrel scampers along the boughs of the tree, handing dandelions to select passers-by.
Ystera, you said it was a walking tree?
Yes.
Ystera immediately runs after it to try and, give it a,
Hold up, you asshole, I need to
respectful
praise you!
greeting. Yeah. Good morrow, your bows are very bright and glimmering.
Why, thank you.
I'm gonna try and grab a seed.
Okay, anyone who would like to grab a seed, make me a dex check. And
Ystera's not thinking about grabbing any seeds.
would you like a dandelion instead?
That's 18.
She would probably accept a dandelion. Not enthusiastically, but she'd accept a dandelion.
Right?
What about me?
Are you trying
I'm
to grab a sycamore seed?
No.
Would you like a dandelion?
No.
All right.
Did I have to roll for dandelion or no?
No, it is handed to you.
Okay, you know what? Okay, actually, I retract my statement. I'm probably gonna grab a dandelion.
Okay. So, serendipity.
Was an 18.
I missed that then. My apologies. Yeah, because I don't see it, but okay. I believe you. Everybody who grabbed a sycamore seed, roll a d8.
Oh.
Ooh.
And that's a 5 for serendipities.
Riverglim. You gain the following personality trait until dawn. I am easily amused. Any conflicting character trait is suppressed in the meantime. Serendipity, what did you get? 5?
5.
Your sycamore seed turns into a gold piece.
Ooh,
Nice.
Look at you.
Izar, you get a die, a d4, which can be added to one ability check you make before the next dawn. Mishka, you also get a die, a d8, which you can add to one ability check you make before next dawn.
Nice. Wait, me?
Yes. You get a d8 that you can add to an ability check.
Oh.
Now I kind of want a sycamore seed. God damn it.
As for Wright and Ystera, the squirrel gestures to blow on the dandelion that you were given.
Okay.
Oh, it's a dandelion puff.
And,
Make a wish.
and I wish I could smile.
No. Both of you give me. Both of you send me in a DM your wish secretly.
Oh. Well, that's too little late now.
Well, you can change it if you like.
I mean,
Aw. Damn.
Yeah.
Are there any clowns around?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
Why are you going to assault them?
The only clowns that Mishka knows about are the cannibal space clowns. She does not have a high opinion of clowns.
I believe you.
That's kind of funny that both people from the Astral Sea have some reason to be afraid of something here.
Not afraid, just violent. Randomly violent.
don't attack anyone here.
Oh no, y'all don't know this because Mishka has not yet run into a clown. Or someone in a clown outfit. Although Riverglim gets kinda close.
I can put on a nose if you'd like. We'll take the good berry that was given and hold it right up there. Honk honk.
Don't, do you eat humanoid flesh?
Do you eat the flesh?
Very big, faint grin.
If the answer is no, I don't have a problem with you.
Oh, damn it! I thought of a bit. Ah!
You can send it to me, Brian. I can change it. It is
Oh,
just.
okay.
It is something for later.
Well, no. I think the wish I gave you is better for narrative.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you the second one.
Yeah.
you can tell me which one you're going with, because
Okay. Either one. Yeah.
Let's see. Shit. My Discord's being stupid right now, of
I
course.
do appreciate that we got everything on the welcome guest table.
Almost everything.
No, everything.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Neat.
Let's see.
The fact that you could basically enter the Witchlight Carnival and almost immediately potentially make your ticket price back is amazing.
Yeah. More than that, because you've made a 2 silver profit, despite the fact that you spent nothing. So
Honestly, 1 full gold piece is a lot.
Huh?
There you go.
Someone talking to me?
Well, you should at least chew it. It might be chocolate.
I'm gonna go with the first one, Brian.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rat in the.
Because I do agree the first one is better. But
Yeah.
That's another thing that he might like.
And away goes the walking tree.
Get back here and let me praise you. Sorry.
God.
Okay, the one thing that I forgot to mention, there are carnival games that are not listed anywhere on this map. They are up in this circle around the carousel.
Can we go that way?
You can go whichever way you like.
Is anything shiny or standing out that direction?
Not necessarily. There's shiny things all over the place.
It's a carnival.
It's a carnival. Everything shiny.
carnival.
Yeah, you
Meant to be shiny.
do a disco
Everything's
and
shiny.
ask
It's
where
a
the
carnival.
light is.
Yeah.
It's a carnival, and it's playing Klonoa music.
Do they,
It does sound like.
So you want to toss? Do you want to do the ring toss of certainly harmful objects, or maybe guess the weight of the slightly rotten squid?
Is this
What's a
any
swing?
better, Brian?
Why is the squid rotten?
Both good. They both fit.
How about pin the tail on the blindfolded ogre?
Oh, that one sounds fun.
Well.
are these things for entertainment?
The whole carnival is for
They're
entertainment.
entertaining someone.
I guess Yzar's going that way then,
Which way?
towards the games.
Honestly, Estera just kind of feels very out of place here. Like, this. Like, she's very much not somebody to engage in this kind of entertainment. Usually she likes tending to her personal crystal garden and listening to calming folk music.
Oh, I know. We should go over there. And she points towards Pixie Kingdom, which I'm assuming has, a tiny town set up full of pixies, and they'll shrink you so you can experience being teeny tiny.
We will get to that.
Mishka's gonna snap her fingers in front of Estera's face. Hey, remember, we're looking for some kind of crossing or door, something.
A merry
Right.
tune
Of
spills. A merry tune spills forth from an instrument on the back of a brightly painted wagon. A monkey wearing a cloak covered with buttons turns a handle at the wagon's rear, sending music into the air from rows of golden whistles. As you watch, a
Right.
goblin dressed as a ladybug, toddles up to you, rattling a tin can.
Hello there.
Can I ask the person?
You look
what-
lovely on that in that outfit.
Huh?
What's this instrument?
Wait, did the goblin say that or the monkey?
The goblin.
Oh. Why do you make a monkey noise?
What's this instrument you're doing?
Okay. What is bubble pop? What's bubble pop teapot?
This is a calliope.
Not the teapot, the musical instrument. Calliopes are nice.
Yes.
The monkey leans over from behind the calliope and speaks up. Spare a button, if you please. I'll sew it next to all of these. I offer nothing in its place besides a smile upon my face.
He gives him a button.
Sarah stares a moment, but then
Oh, whatever will you do.
carefully removes a button from her person and offers it.
The goblin dances around.
I realize what's going. That's
Somehow-
funny.
Sarah isn't sure why, but it makes her feel a little less awkward and
Lost.
yeah. Mm.
Anyone
Tell me,
else?
Sarah, is there something bothering you?
It's nothing. I'm just not used to these kinds of festivities.
Oh.
Do any of the attractions involve knocking glasses of water off tables?
You would want that.
You.
I thought we were heading towards the carnival games.
He's just trying to go that way.
Yeah, Serendipity said the Pixie Kingdom, but I'm also very curious about the Bubble Pop Teapot.
At this point, you can
Well,
go
we can
wherever
Got
you
time for
please.
nearly everything.
Right, but since we have one token representing the party, it would probably be best to go all together, right?
Yeah.
We can always split the
All
party.
together now. All together now. All together now. All together.
Probably
now.
better
All
if we
together now.
stick together just in case things do go sideways.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Bubble Pop Teapot is basically next to the Pixie Kingdom. So we could just go
let's-
there and then
Let's
go to
actually
Pixie.
wander around a bit.
Okay.
It's just she's gonna want to hit the Pixie Kingdom at some point. Maybe even the Hall
Yeah.
of Illusions.
Are there any signs that say lost property?
There is a wagon that you can see across the way that says lost property.
There's also a staff area. Oh, staff area. Okay. I read that.
That part-
originally.
That
That's
part
where
is
you keep
not
your
labeled.
staffs.
Yeah, it's like a coat closet.
I'd like to approach the lost property, and I'd like to ask, can you find my name? It belongs to me. I don't know where it went.
Do you remember when you last
Why
saw
you
it?
should always have them tagged.
Outside the lost property wagon is a large feline creature with midnight blue fur. It has a pair of tentacles extending from its shoulders and wears fake butterfly wings. Hanging from its collar is a small wooden keg. The creature roughhouses with two young boys. One boy squeals, "Again, Turtle, again!" while the other hangs onto the creature's neck.
Oh,
a disgrace.
damn, it's your brother.
Where the heck it... There we go.
Okay, and I'm gonna have to add something to my inventory real quick.
Huge, fuzzy, black. Yep. It's you, buddy. Gonna pat Izar on the back.
A quick question, just for the DM:
Mm-hmm.
Are displacer beasts monstrosities?
I
Are they
do
beasts?
believe they... it's either that or they... I'm not sure.
This will be important for later because I'm a
This will be
moon druid.
This will be important for later. Let me go check.
Izar approaches it, yelling, "Brother!"
It is a monstrosity, yes.
Okay, then never mind.
Just like me.
She pretty.
So what we? So did Izar get an answer?
She does look up at you.
Sister! I apologize for yelling brother.
I'm sorry, I had to take care of something, but pretty kitty!
Monstrosity, but yes!
Estera doesn't really fangirl over it, but I am as the player character. Kitty!
Oh god, the fact that its tentacles are helping to keep the wings aloft.
Yeah, I love that. I
it's
love
so
that.
Good. That's so
This
good.
art is wonderful.
You have lovely wings.
Izar, what languages do you have?
I have common, deep speech, and primordial.
Common, druidic, elvish, and sylvan.
I have common sign language, and elvish.
Common, Elvish, Draconic.
Actually, you know what?
Yes,
I
Brian.
might change I might change elvish to sylvan.
Okay, Brian.
Can I pretend to know
yeah.
Elvish?
No, you
pretending...
cannot be an elvish impersonator.
Think you do.
Jeez.
Please.
She says something that you personally don't understand, but most everyone else seems to understand as Elvish. She says, I think you're misinformed.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Wait, so is Durlagren basically saying, no, my wings aren't pretty?
No, Izar said, hey, you run the lost property thing. Do you have my name?
Oh.
And no, this is just
No, Izar
lost
said,
property
brother!
mascot.
No, sister! Sorry for calling you brother.
Would you happen so I'm not even gonna talk. I'm retracting that. I have nothing to say.
So this is where lost things go?
As you're speaking with Durlagron, one of the boys picks up a mirrored ball from the wagon, which catches Durlagron's attention. She gives out a snarl, and the boy drops the ball and runs off. I don't suppose you can go and get him. I can't leave this one unattended.
Good
Is
kid.
he saying that in common?
No, in Elvish.
Okay.
Then Felicity's gonna dart off and try to distract the little kid with wings and try to get the kid to chase her.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. That's an 11.
You don't know where he's gone.
Fuck's sake! I'll notice my passive is 16!
Estera jumps in to help. She's not about to let a child get...
My passive is 16?
I heard you.
She's not about to let a child run into danger all alone. So, would it be investigation?
Perception.
I'll perceive as well.
Got it. That's a bad roll.
Yeah, noticed.
11.
11? This kid
And
is missing.
God, 6.
Fuck's sake, you take your
God damn
eyes
it.
off a kid for half a second.
Mishka?
And they just go.
18.
Oh, Mishka's found him underneath a candy stall.
Yes. Also, language. This is a place of fun.
This is a place of fun, damn it!
Hearing is fun.
What?
Mishka's just gonna reach under and grab the kid by the back of his collar.
I'll note that she was saying this in Sylvan.
He could yeah, exactly. He right knows Sylvan.
All of a sudden. He doesn't know Elvish anymore, though. The kid looks fairly crestfallen.
What does that mean?
Sad.
Sad.
Upset.
Sad.
Yeah.
They're sad that
Sad.
we caught them underneath a candy stall because they were having.
All right,
a
hold
feast.
on. I'm going to try to entertain him
Okay.
with a magic trick.
He might also be
Ah.
sad because he's being held up by the back of his neck.
Oh gosh.
My ears.
Look, Mishka's not dealing with this shit, and y'all couldn't find him.
What are you doing, Brian?
And Izar's not the only one with a scruff.
I let him pick a card. After he picks the card, it poofs away, right?
He looks surprised.
And then I go to his ear, pull out that card, and then that card becomes a coin. And he gives him the coin.
You have coins?
How'd you do that? You're broke.
You have coins?
I found one on the ground.
While he's doing this, I would like to use Druidcraft to create sprouts, specifically a couple bushy cattails to look like bunny ears or antenna on right.
Aw.
You know, twitching adorably. Completely undercutting his I'm cool.
Well, I'm not trying to be cool. I'm trying to make the kid smile.
Brian, roll me a 1d100.
1d100.
I also
roll
like-
me a d100.
Can I use Thaumaturgy to make like silly boinging effects when the cattails spring up?
Sure.
I hope you do.
I rolled a 47.
I hope you do.
What you thought was a coin is in fact tinted glasses, so dark they can't be seen through.
It raises your dark
It's
attack.
glasses.
Tinted glasses, so
What?
dark they can't be seen through. The
Neat.
lenses are round, which would explain why you thought it was a coin. The kid looks impressed and then
Okay.
puts them on. And he seems very entertained, especially because he's holding his hands out like, whoa, I can't see. I'm blind now.
And now we just got to steer this kid back.
Yeah,
I'm
it's not
holding
too,
him.
yeah, it's not too hard to return him.
Like, Ystera doesn't let this kid go until they're back at the big cat. I assume
Mishka,
standing
you're
next to the
getting
other
our
big
names
cat.
mixed up.
Yeah.
When you oh gosh, loud.
What?
It was
Sorry.
loud. It was whatever.
I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Something tells me that
It is-
Felicity and Ystera are going to be best friends.
It is when you get back to the lost and found wagon that Dear Legrand is holding the mirrored ball and kind of like nuzzling it.
Aw. Cute.
My apologies. I've lost my cub, and this is all I have to remember her by. It's her favorite toy.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
I haven't a clue where she's gone, but I know she's out there somewhere. Mother's intuition.
Ystera doesn't understand what they're saying, but she does notice how somber they seem.
Yeah, my sympathies. I've lost. And then Mishka stops and just continues. Never mind. I get what you mean.
Are you explaining to Ystera what's going on?
Yeah, she'll translate the bit about the ball and the lost cub. She will absolutely not explain what she herself said.
This is in Elvish, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, Izar's out of the loop.
Yes.
I'm sorry, did we go from almost everybody understanding some form of Elvish to everybody actually understands Sylvan?
I think
Yeah. Yeah.
so.
Ystera
Am I the
doesn't.
only- Am I the only one who knows Elvish? Which I
Nope,
have to
Serendipity
as an
knows
elf.
Elvish.
Serendipity knows.
There we
Serendipity
go.
knows Elvish.
So, what happened while I was gone?
Dear Legrand has lost her child.
By lost, do you
Cub.
mean?
No. The cub's alive, just missing.
Just saying, a missing child.
So
So-
we went to retrieve one child only for her to lose the other one.
No.
No.
Girl the Ground
She-
has lost her baby displacer beast. Her
Yeah,
cub.
this is not something that just happened. This is her just being morose that she only has her toy to remind her of her lost child.
Oh.
Yes.
They've been gone for some time. I don't think it's been described how long, but this has not just happened. We're just talking about it in Elvish.
Ah, I see.
And
Which, as
it's
it
being
I
turns
don't
out, almost
understand any of
nobody
this.
knows.
and it's being explained in not Elvish.
Is there?
Ah.
Not Elvish? Or, yeah.
It's
Is
being
there-
translated from Elvish.
Yes.
Estera's eyes soften when as it's explained to her,
Mm-hmm.
but there's also a tiny flame of like determination to do what's right, make things right. Did she say if they were last seen around here?
No, just that they're out there somewhere. She can feel it.
Well, I will keep an eye out and ask around.
What's the little one's name?
Star.
A bright spot in a dark world. I understand that.
Hmm.
We'll keep an eye out and return them when we find them.
Yes.
And
Yes.
she kicks over the ball to you.
Right, picks it up.
Give that here.
Hold on. I would like to do a check on it.
Yeah.
Arcana.
Okay. That is a shiny ball. Not magical.
Okay. And I give it
And
to
Mishka-
Mishka.
Holds out her hand.
I give it to Mishka. Don't you worry.
It's very important to her, so I don't want it lost.
It won't be lost.
Right, because it's going in my bag.
No,
I
I'm right.
understand, but do you really think I'm that irresponsible?
I met you all of 3 days ago. I don't know what you are. Besides, you'd never, ever look like you're having a good time.
Yeah.
And
It's
I
not as if
completely
I could help.
understand that. And she throws an arm around Right.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sad. One of the packs that you can get with your ticket is you must carry around a small pumpkin as though it were a precious egg.
And we didn't get that one.
No. Right doesn't know what to do about this.
Well,
Because Right is, despite his face, Right is loving this place.
that's good.
But also, Bishka is like, you never look pleased. And I can totally understand that, hugs him, basically. And I'm like, this is an interesting predicament.
Ah, yes, friendship achieved through mutual. This isn't actually mutual, this is just a problem with Right's face.
Yeah. Oh,
Come on, we're going this way.
oh,
And
Okay.
she just wanders off down the, I guess, midway? Is that what's ahead of us?
Give me a second.
I believe that is what is known as a bridge.
What's the games that are nearest to us?
So you are near, like, on the other side of the this row. You could see the carnival games.
What are
Mhm.
they?
There's a bunch of various different games.
Isn't there one where you could wrestle like a goblin or whatever?
There is goblin wrestling.
Sees the goblin wrestling sign,
Put 'em up,
looks
put 'em
down at
up.
Riverglim, looks back
Put
at
'em
the
up.
sign, looks back at Riverglim.
Put them up. Riverglim is not the goblin
Hold on,
wrestler.
I'm getting dinner.
Okay.
Is there a face painting section?
No, but you do see some people with face paint.
Can
And
I
also
ask-
catch
Wow,
the dragon
this-
by the tail.
Ooh,
After looking at the goblin wrestling, looks at Mishka and Astera, and is like, "This should be interesting."
Hey, serendipity.
Yes.
How do you feel about unicorns?
Love unicorns. Why? Are there unicorns?
Oh, we have plenty.
Oh, I forgot the Almira, the ring toss, Almirage.
Yeah. El Mirage ring toss. In fact,
Well, gonna have to do the
look!
Almirage ring toss.
unicorns!
Yes.
The-
Unicorns are amazing. I love them.
No, unicorns! On the carousel! The
Oh,
carousel
yeah,
is
that's
made
it.
up of unicorns!
can I try to get on one?
Serendipity, unicorn, carousel.
Yes, let's do that one. 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 Let's do that one.
Izar runs over and tries to see if he can get on one of them.
Yeah, Mishka just looks at right and just, you have any more of those zippers? Pointing at Serendipity.
I do, but I don't know if they could fit that tiny body.
A procession of wooden unicorns stands motionless on a circular wooden platform. Fairgoers clamber onto the unicorns' backs, and a female centaur sets the ride in motion. The unicorns shake their manes and creak to life, cantering around the carousel to the delight of their riders.
Okay, for a hot sec, I
That
thought that
came
was
out of your
Vance's soundboard.
mouth. You became a different person, Duke. That was amazing.
Izar is very pleased.
I'd like to show you the centaur. There you go.
Pretty.
There's the centaur manning the carousel.
Looks so miserable. It's like, why am I doing this job?
Her name is
No,
Diana
she was
Cloppington.
She looks like she was trying to get a taxi, but the taxi just drove by.
What?
Yeah.
Well, hello there. You're a lovely assortment of color.
Hi. Thanks. I think.
Is something wrong?
No. Not really.
Is something simply not right?
I don't want to talk about it.
And don't.
How-
You can sing it. And she
how-
just twirls in the air a little.
How fast is the carousel
So-
going?
It's not too fast.
So I would like to do another performance. Cause right,
Really?
Right feels that no one is fully dressed without a smile.
God,
As,
then you must be
least-
constantly naked.
That's why most miserable.
That's the problem.
She got you there.
Yeah, that's the problem.
No one's
As,
dressed without a smile and right as a nudist.
as Izar
I accidentally rolled
slowly
twice,
comes by.
but they were both 18.
She smiles, but you can tell like she's still sad about something.
Yeah.
There's a sadness in her eyes. It's like the
Yeah.
opposite of you.
Yeah, like basically what he did another card trick, but similar to what he did with the child.
Yeah.
But instead of giving her what he believes is a coin, gives her a flower.
Which is made extra blossomy, because I can do that with Druidcraft.
Poof.
Yes.
It just magically turns into an entire bouquet.
For you.
Thank you.
Are you sure you don't want to talk about anything? We might be able to help.
No. That's alright.
Well, if you ever change your mind, he hands her a card that says his name.
As that's all happening, every time Izar comes around on the unicorn on the carousel,
He actually puts it on the bouquet.
he keeps trying to have a conversation with her.
And, I believe Serendipity, my, tiny associate, would like to ride on one of your unicorns.
Of course. You should speak with the unicorns.
I'm sorry?
It says the riders who are on there get off, that you realize the unicorns now return to their still state. Each has a tag hanging around its neck.
What has a tag
Oh.
around its neck?
The unicorns.
The unicorns.
Oh,
Each of the ones that you can ride on the carousel.
Yes, there are 8
Wow.
of them.
Huh.
do we roll to choose? Do we roll to choose, or do we just choose random?
It's whichever one you want to choose.
Can I look at the names?
Sure.
What do they say?
Well, the first pair says Jolly, and then the second one appears to be incomplete. All it says is M-E.
That's a weird name for a horse.
The
Incomplete.
second pair says Breeze, and the name tag on the second one says G, and then there's a T on the other side of the on the other end of the name tag.
Breeze and Gust.
The third pair says Tail, and the second one has a space at the beginning of the name tag and ends with RN.
Horn.
And the last one says Dawn, and the name tag is a little longer than the others. Starts with an S, and then there's an IS somewhere near the end of the
Sunrise.
So what was the
Hey.
first set again?
The first one was Jolly.
Jolly.
Jolly and
M-E.
Mary.
wasn't the ME at the end?
Nope.
Yeah.
It's at the start.
Oh yeah, Jolly and Mary.
Estera's gonna take one of the last
I will
ones.
note that Tail is spelled T-A-L-E.
Oh, so what was that set?
Tail and then RN is at the end of the name tag.
RN.
Yarn.
Yarn. Yeah.
Diana taps on Wright's shoulder
Yes.
and hands him a small pot of gold ink and a gold paint and a paintbrush.
Okay. He writes down all the answers.
I think we're supposed to fill in the names, like repaint them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, let's do
So
that.
what did you get?
We got Mary. We got
Gus?
Posted it in chat.
You posted in
Nice.
chat? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Discord, why are you doing this?
Sorry, not Discord chat, in Roll20 chat.
Roll
Yeah.
20.
Oh, roll 20 chat. Ah! So,
Apologies.
Gus,
So yeah,
Yarn, and Sunrise.
As you fill
And
in
Mary.
all of the names, the ink on the name tag seems to shimmer. I'm gonna
Yee.
stop playing Evil Plan. Go back to a happier
I'm gonna be honest,
song.
it hasn't been playing for me.
That's okay.
yeah.
And
So
you're
what-
given
what
a
happens?
you're given a free ride.
Whee!
Oh, Yarn!
And as you ride around the carousel, the unicorns speak to you. Zybilna of Prismere is frozen in time.
That's ominous.
3 hags have seized control of Zybilna's domain and split it among them. Together these hags form the Hourglass Coven. Their splinter realms are called Hither, Thither, and Yon. The coven is so riddled with distrust that each hag is convinced her sisters are plotting against her.
Oh. Thank you for this information.
Mango. That
I just
wasn't
heard
part of the
weird
message.
Mentor.
That wasn't part of the
Wait,
message.
Mango?
Mango is not part of the
message?
Mango is not part of the message. Stop that.
Hither and yon.
Mango.
Gus just randomly, chiming in with mango,
Mango.
and they're like, "Gus, please,
That
Gus,
one.
now is not the time for your dumb mango obsession." Mango.
Mangosteen. the name tag says Gust, but that one is Kevin. The secret password is swordfish.
It's
What
always
is-
swordfish.
What is that from?
I don't know, but it's been
This
referenced.
world.
Oh, okay. Swordfish.
Kelsey, you haven't got that far, don't worry.
No, but I know it's been referenced in some point-and-click games.
Okay.
Also, I also kind of feel dumb because I'm one who has the fucking. I have a fucking investigator background, and I didn't solve this puzzle.
It's fine. That's why you have party members.
That's fair. I don't know, I guess my headspace.
Plus, I've met Aiden. She almost solved an entire escape room, almost died by herself.
Thanks, Brian.
good.
I
I
was
would argue
also
that,
there.
but
Yeah,
there were 4 people in there. It wasn't just me.
I helped. Yeah.
Helping.
I just have a habit of turning over everything.
Which is
Look.
tantamount to solving escape rooms. Turning over everything, nothing is sacrosanct.
Yeah.
You say that, but you hand me a directional lock and I'm fucked.
Like, literally, we almost made it out.
what we failed to realize was we had to look at the books that were painted on the wall.
Oh,
Rather
not
than
the
digging
actual
through the books
physical
that we could
books.
actually take off the shelves.
I missed that part. I don't remember that part very well.
Yeah, there was like a combination lock, and apparently the books that were painted on the wall actually had a clue that would have helped us.
Neat.
And that was like I was too busy literally reading those books trying to find an answer.
No, me too. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's the Unicorn Carousel. You are also surrounded by carnival games.
Hey.
Sarah is curious and feels like she could use a bit of she could stand to like what am I saying? She wouldn't mind trying one of the carnival games.
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 Yeah, why don't you guess the number of eyeballs or whatever it is.
We have the Almirage ring toss, catch the dragon by the tail, the gnome poetry contest, goblin wrestling, guess the number of feathers, or outstare the Cyclops.
Well, she's obviously not going to go for the dragon one. That feels a little bit offensive to her. But she is going to go for the Almirage ring toss.
Okay. This Almirage is no mirage. Adorn its horn with 2 or 3 rings to win a prize. There is a wooden statuette of an Almirage, a cute bunny-like creature with a horn like a unicorn's. It's teleporting around on the tabletop, making it hard to score a success. You get 3 rings. I need 3 dex checks.
I would also like to play this.
Dexterity checks, yes.
Can more than one person play this?
Oh no, that's a save. I clicked a save. Damn it! There.
No.
Yeah.
It's just one at a time.
You get 3, Brian.
I get 3?
Yeah, that was 1 ring.
Okay.
I rolled all 3 of mine.
Oh, you got 1!
Ooh.
Hey.
Can I do an intelligence check to see if I can time it?
Like
if there's a timing to the teleportation?
First, Kelsey, what did you get?
Oh,
Shit.
you mean the numbers?
Brian, language.
I know. I accidentally closed the freaking thing.
12, 9, and 16.
Watch your language, you fuck. Unfortunately, Kelsey, you also did not get it.
Oh. Could I do it again?
You have 3.
Let Ghost give it a shot.
Oh my god!
Wow. Oh, so close.
And I would like to bump that 16 up with my 1d4.
Oh, okay, you get it.
Oh, was
Doesn't
it
matter.
17 or up?
Yeah, it is. Roll me a d8, please. You get a packet of pixie dust.
Hooray!
Allow me to go look at what that does.
In the
Makes you
meantime,
I would
fly.
also like to play this game.
okay, I'll let Duke go first. Sarah can wait.
Um,
I was gonna let you go first, Kelsey. I'm just in
Oh,
line.
really? You sure?
Yep.
as an action, it is a uncommon wondrous item, magic item. As an action, you can sprinkle this dust on yourself or another creature you can see within 5 feet of you. The recipient gains a flying speed of 30 feet and the ability to hover for 1 minute. If the creature is airborne when this effect ends, it falls safely to the ground, taking no damage and landing on its feet. A small packet holds enough pixie dust for 1 use.
So I have 1 use of this stuff.
Yep.
Safely tuck it away. I was gonna swallow it.
Don't swallow it.
No,
Or I will count it as a use, and you will begin to fly.
Nope.
You'll get
safely
better.
put away.
Anyway, Kelsey?
Second try.
I walk by the river and I see a blue lizard folk gnawing on a piece of wood.
A 20 and
I'm
two fours.
happy someone
A
remembers. who
20
that
and
is.
2 4s. Well, you nail one
I
of them,
remember.
but not the other. Not the other two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Serendipity's turn.
Okay. Brian.
Hello
Oh.
there.
Brian, you just met
Yes?
someone.
I did.
Yeah. You just said you met someone in the river.
Oh yes. It is a blue lizard folk that was gnawing on a piece of wood.
Yeah.
Why, hello there. I love your frills. Thank you.
I think
Oh,
if
that-
you're not
that's not
careful, they're
disturbing
going
enough.
to eat you.
And, is there any kind of pattern that I can
Not really.
discern?
Not
Okay.
really.
So, Dex
Oh,
check
friendly
1
fellow.
Yep.
is an 8.
No.
Number 2.
That's a save. That's a save.
Oh, those
there-
were saves. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, check,
Saves.
my dude.
No, I need checks.
Bonus is the same. Okay, let's start from the beginning then.
Wrong button.
From the top.
Yum.
From the top, this time
Once
with
more
feeling.
with feeling.
Once more with feeling. That's a 4.
That is. Oh no.
Well, hopefully the other two are pretty good.
You like.
So-
I want to say you like. Shot put
12?
this thing, and it bounces off the back
4?
wall.
A 12.
So here's what I'm imagining. It bounces
And a
off
5,
the
yeah, no.
black wall, and it somehow lands on Wright's good horn.
I'm
Now
also
Wright
imagining
has
that
to
he's
give
like-
you a prize.
Anyway, I'm imagining because Serendipity is so small, she's like flinging these like discuses.
That's why I said shot put.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't suppose I could get another chance.
no. But you did win one thing. And, he gives her, the thing that she taught. And,
You get a ring.
then it becomes a marshmallow.
Well, do
Can I-
remember your tickets are good for what is it, 8 events?
And
rides.
I'm okay with using.
Are these not rides then?
They are not.
Cool.
Luckily
so yeah, I
enough,
would like
because otherwise, oh
another
boy.
chance.
Huh?
Actually, now
No,
I'm
you have,
wondering.
you have a marshmallow. You use your chance. I gave you a marshmallow.
What flavor of marshmallow?
Syrup.
Like, is
I'm
it just
assuming-
a regular marshmallow, or is it like strawberry?
Considering that Wright is broke as fuck, I'm going to say regular.
All right, yeah, that makes sense. Flavored marshmallows are probably like at least 2 silver.
So I don't know what Serendipity's gonna do with that marshmallow, but
Probably
I
eat
would
it.
still
Enjoy
like
it.
another chance because, well, I'm tiny. I
Okay.
don't know to go.
There are other games, you know.
I know.
I am broke and I am
15.
small. I'm broke and very small, so you can imagine the kind of stress I am under.
Say again?
A 15,
No.
a 17,
Yes.
and a 13.
no.
You got
No.
what?
It's a lot better that time.
Yep.
I'm gonna go play other games.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she just kind of
Mm.
sits on Wright's hat, pouting.
It's alright,
I'm
enjoy
gonna
your
go
marshmallow.
over to the
Well,
goblin
you did,
toss.
The goblin wrestling.
you did
Yeah,
what?
that.
What size marshmallow did you give her?
I gave her one of those hot chocolate marshmallows. Really, really
Tiny.
small ones.
If you were a normal sized person, the marshmallow would be about the size of a beach ball.
Yes, but it's not a regular size marshmallow. This is one of those that come in prepackaged
Even-
hot chocolate.
Oh,
Even-
the really tiny ones?
Yes.
Okay, if you were normal size, this would be the size of a popcorn bin. No, maybe a little
There you
smaller.
go.
Maybe a baseball.
Yeah, there you go.
It's still a lot.
It's what?
She's happily chowing down.
Oh, what? No, what did
do
you
you
say?
mean?
Oh,
What do
it's
you
still
mean
a
it's
lot.
still
It's still a lot.
I thought you
And
said
it's
it.
still,
I thought you said it's still alive.
and then I chow down.
I was about to be like, what? Ah! Okay.
My granddaddy used to grow fields of marshmallows all across the swamp.
Marshmallows.
I love that.
Strong folks,
That's a thing
test your
now.
metal in a goblin wrestle. Mishka is
Unconditional
faced
goblin.
down by 2 goblins. You have to pin 1 goblin while wrestling 2 of them. Give me an athletics check.
Okay.
We
You
don't
said
smoke magic
athletics?
allowed.
Athletics.
23.
You do it! Roll me a d8! Roll me 1d8, please.
She managed to pin both of them, though.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry, man,
noticed.
can you repeat that? I couldn't hear.
Roll 1d8, please. You
No,
win.
I meant before that.
Oh. You pulled it off. One of them rolled a 0.
I noticed.
Mhm.
So, okay. Earlier, I said that I encountered a blue lizard folk. That was the previous character I played in the previous attempt of Witchlight, named
Oh
Go
my
Rule.
god.
How
And
many
he's
years
literally-
ago was that?
That was a while ago.
He's an
But,
attraction now.
He's
He's in a
no.
better
My
place.
logic was, my logic was that that they're coming in the same time that other party came in.
The problem with
So
that
I'm
is that Sarah was also in that other party.
Time warp. Yeah.
It's just a jump to the left, and then a step to
So
the right.
Mishka, I'm
And,
gonna say Mishka like grabs both of these goblins, like an arm each, and then just chucks them in the air. And when they both land, she just stands on them.
Yeah, isn't that what Go Rule basically did?
I don't remember, Brian. How many years ago was it?
I just remember that he threw at least one of them into the stratosphere and pinned the
You
other.
also
I would
you also get a packet of pixie dust.
I would
Oh,
like to
that's less
wrestle these
fun.
two.
Can I roll
that
again?
Looked easy. That looked easy. I want to go.
Let serendipity go. You only have to pin 1 goblin.
Because you're so
Somehow.
small.
And it's
Athletics.
acrobatics.
Athletics. Contested by 1 goblin.
I freaking love meatloaf.
Okay.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
He does love meatloaf.
That's a 7.
Well,
Uh-oh.
it's not. All is not lost. All is lost. All is very lost.
Oh no! Oh no, we watch as like
A goblin.
watch as she, like,
A goblin
she tries
sits
to,
on
like,
you.
fucking-
I thought I had to pin 1, and they both had to roll.
No. You only. You are small. You only have to pin 1 goblin.
Oh,
I
I'm
would
only-
like.
only-
I would
only
like
one
to
of them.
give. I would love to give serendipity a second chance, and I would like to do it with a magic trick. Can I do that?
I could just go again.
Yeah. She could just go again. Do you have a?
Just go again.
What do you mean, Brian?
I would like to cause a puff of smoke and then have them realize that they're pinning an unseen servant. meaning serendipity is just
Are you
fine in the
seriously
corner
doing the
over there.
log replacement ninjutsu?
I'll
willing to do that.
allow it. Try it again.
Hey! There goes my only spell.
Another. Your only spouse. Wow!
Nope, that's
Yeah.
worse. That's a 2.
Sorry, I tried.
You said
The goblin grabs you out of the air.
Does it have to be athletics, or can I use my martial arts for the grapple?
You can use your athletics.
Yeah. I'd
So-
like to remind you, Vance, I'm a level 1
I noticed,
new
Brian.
warlock, meaning I only get 1 spell slot.
Yeah, and Serendipity is immediately going back to pout on Wright's hat.
So it's not a true grapple.
Oh,
it's
you
just an
tried.
athletics check?
Here you go.
It
Gives you
is-
another marshmallow.
That looked
It
like
is-
it hurt.
It is an athletics check. That's all it says. It requires a successful athletics check contested by the goblin. 2 goblins working together to make 1 check with advantage.
Sarah,
If you are small, you only wrestle 1 goblin. If you... Goodness gracious. If you are large, you fight 2 goblins. Not even a problem. Roll a d8.
I judo slam a goblin.
while
Nice to know we have some bodies.
while Sarah is pouting,
My bad.
Sarah's gonna go. That looked like it hurt. Do you need healing? Maybe for your
Goodness,
wound?
we have. I'm
Uh,
offering the felt goblin a good berry.
Mishka got a packet of pixie dust. Izar, you get a single application of magic face paint. As an action, you can apply the face paint to yourself or another creature. The recipient gains the benefit of a disguise self spell that lasts for an hour or until the recipient chooses to end the effect.
I legit wanted face paint. Remember I asked earlier?
You know,
oh
this-
my god. My dreams
This
are coming
looks
true.
fun, but I don't think I should do it.
Yeah?
Well, I'm afraid they'll wipe the smile from your face.
No, you should. You should. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. And she's hanging over the brim of your hat, antagonizing you this entire time.
Takes his hat off, hands it to Mishka. Hold this for me. And,
Rolls up his sleeves.
Serendipity's still on the hat.
yep. Rolls
Let's
his
see it.
sleeves.
Flip the hat over so serendipity is in fact inside it.
Oh, so you said
Whoa.
athletics.
Athletics.
You said-
That's not bad.
Damn it. Okay.
That's
All
not
right.
bad.
That is.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? The
Goblins can still do
the
worse.
modifier is the same. I'm willing to accept the first one.
Okay. All right. Because he's.
Oh!
Not that it
It's
matters.
another
Use the
0.
second one.
Yeah, you
So
could have
here's
used
enough.
either one.
So I would like to. This is what I like to imagine, right?
Yeah,
They come at him, right?
yeah.
No,
you're right.
Smoke. Yeah. Puff of smoke. They tackle the ground, and then Wright just sits on both of them.
They like collide with each other
Yeah.
as you
And
like
then he
throw
sits
down
on
a
both
puff
of
of smoke and then step out of the way. And when they fall on the ground,
Yep.
you sit on them. Roll a d8.
A D8.
You are
Okay.
victorious. You get a wooden wand with 8 charges. As an action, you can expend one of the wand's charges to cast the Prestidigitation cantrip. This wand can't be recharged.
Well, that's
But I-
useful.
That's.
I know, Brian!
know this for free.
I know, Brian!
They're supposed to be nothing items, Brian. They're carnival
so
prizes.
Yeah, no, it's funny.
that's a good point. They're not going to be anything amazing.
Prestidigitation, he's supposed to be dead!
Yeah, weird.
Oh,
Great prizes.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah.
This is very novel. By the way, you both look fairly powerful, I hope you know. At least for
Gee,
people of yourself.
thanks!
That
Can't feel me
that
too.
has
Yes.
gone from
And
complimenting to giving the business.
basically, he stands up and retrieves his hat.
What are the other
Thank you for
games that
holding
we
that
can
for
do
me.
here?
Catch the dragon by the tail. You could see a fairy dragon in there. gnome poetry contest. Guess the number of feathers and outstare the Cyclops.
I would like to outstare the Cyclops.
Okay.
So would I.
What do you do when the eye of the Cyclops falls upon you? You stare right back if you got the stamina. You
Bring
are
it on.
faced with an illusory Cyclops staring at you.
Now, don't think about how sandy
What?
it's been. Don't
What
think about how
lovely
much sand
eye
there
you
is.
have.
Give me
It's an
a
illusion, buddy. It ain't here yet.
give me a Constitution check.
Constitution check.
Yes.
Oh, great! It's only slightly better than my strength.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
No! It's also a 0.
You stare at this thing. And you stare at this thing. And you stare at this. Oh, it blinked! Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Ah, my eyes.
So I beat it.
Roll a D8.
Nice.
And Mishka is stood right next to you and hasn't blinked for the last 20 minutes.
What I got?
You can also roll a D8, Aiden. Roll me a D100, Brian. Roll me a D100, Aiden.
D100.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Wait, so one is basically
Nice.
here's more prizes.
What, Kelsey?
One is basically, hey, here's a longer list of prizes.
Yes.
Yeah, one is basically, here's the bag of junk my boss gave me. You can stick your hand in there.
Aiden, you receive a silvered pine cone.
Can I make that seed bloom?
I'm gonna say no.
Aw.
Right, you receive a spool of glistening silver thread. I will note these are Feywild trinkets. If you find a way to use your trinket in an interesting way, you get advantage. You get inspiration. That goes for anyone who has a trinket.
I also would like to
Nice.
try stare at the Cyclops. I haven't been good at anything yet, but
Well,
that's
give
gotta
me a
change at
con
some
check.
point, right?
Some it says
You know what?
eventually.
Screw it, me too.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Con
a 4.
check. You float in there and start off the challenge with your eyes closed. Disqualifying you immediately. Ystera does the same thing.
Damn it.
You are like you both are
Those gotta stick together.
Ystera's like, we got this, and you hear the dude from outside go, "You're out."
So I was about to
work.
do something to maybe help.
Yeah.
No, the first couple
I was
times.
about to use my prestidigitation staff to cause sprinkler effects around the Cyclops' eye.
The illusion of the Cyclops.
The Cyclops
That
is
doesn't get
illusory.
affected by these things.
It's not a real Cyclops.
Or better yet, cause prestidigitation to make it look like the Cyclops blinked.
So you want
I'm
to
gonna
cover
see-
the illusion with another illusion.
Yes.
I'm gonna see if I can find the Cyclops.
I don't suppose I could have used the harmless sensory illusion from Druidcraft to make the feeling of the eyes actually being damp. And thus,
This is what the Cyclops
foregoing
looks like.
needing to blink for a while.
Let me see.
Oh.
The Cyclops that is not real?
Yeah. It's
Yep,
an
it's just
illusion.
illusion.
Yeah, I'm just... Everybody's trying to make the Cyclops have a sensory effect that...
No,
Oh,
I was on me! On me! So I
Oh!
don't have to blink.
I see.
Yeah, it's not a real Cyclops, dude.
Yeah, I was trying to mess with the illusion this time. Make it look like it blinked.
Well, is there another game you'd like to try?
Yeah, pin the tail on the dragon. I actually want to be first on that one.
Catch the dragon by the tail.
Catch the dragon.
Catch the dragon by the
I mean,
tail.
you may have advantage considering you can fly as well.
Yeah.
I have a lot of art from the book that I could show off.
Nice.
Prizes,
dragon!
prizes, prizes! Catch the fairy dragon by the tail and win a piece of its hoard.
Oh,
You
might
have
these prizes actually be
Piece of
good?
its whore?
you have 3 chances to succeed on a perception check.
Oh,
What?
good. I'm actually good at those. So, number 1, perception check. That's
Oh.
a 26. Do I have to roll the other 2 times, or
You-
can I rack up
no.
the prizes?
You get to roll 2d8 if you if you do the check successfully on the first try. Izar also pulled that off, so both of you roll me 2d8. Right does not on the first try.
Dang it.
And
You know
that's a
what?
1 and a 6.
I know.
Hey, we got the same prizes.
I know. Estera's actually gonna try it. She's gonna try to be gentle with it.
Give me a second. Right, you do not succeed.
Okay.
You each get a single application of magic face paint, as explained previously. Both of you roll a d100. I really should have just pulled up the... Wait a second, maybe I still can.
It's a 16.
You went this music went from Klonoa to Chrono Trigger, and I love it.
Well, I'm glad, I think.
This is very Chrono Trigger opening festival.
Yeah, well, that's good, I think. 16. I believe we already rolled this one. Ah, you also get a spool of glistening silver thread. And 56. You get a notebook that shows what's written on it only when held upside down.
Oh, cool. I already have a journal, so that's really cool.
Yeah.
So, can I perceive?
What'd you get?
No, I'm asking, am I allowed to roll for it?
Sure. Sorry, I was dealing with prizes.
Hootsuit? What?
Pootsuit? Huh? Hootsuit?
Don't worry about it.
Anyway,
Kelsey,
Why are you
surprise
posting
me.
the maiden?
Ah, Kelsey, you get it on the first try. Roll 2d8.
Duke, I meant Vance, don't worry about it. You can worry about it all you want.
8 and 2.
You get a glove puppet in the shape of a wizard. As an action, you can move the puppet's arms to cast the minor illusion cantrip. After 3 uses, the puppet disappears in a puff of smoke.
Oh God, it's Whiskers.
You don't say.
And it turns out you hand up an actual wizard's bum the whole time.
Oh. Ooh!
Ugh.
You also get a prestidigitation wand with 8 charges.
Yay! You know what? That's like a jokey celebratory thing. She like uses it to make confetti.
I don't suppose I'd be able to go again. That was fun.
Yeah, it must be way more thrilling for like a tiny fairy.
I'll give you
yeah.
one more shot, and then I should say that we should probably, like, move on to something
Move on.
else in the carnival. There's more than just carnival games.
But carnival games are so fun.
I agree.
Round 2 of the fairy dragon.
Izor has discovered he's actually a gamer.
So that's the first one's an 11.
Nope.
The second one's a 14.
Nope.
And another 14.
Bad
Womp
luck.
womp.
Womp womp.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Made out like a bandit on that first one.
Well, is there anywhere you'd like to go?
I'm still very curious about the teapot thing.
Yeah, Bubble Pop Teapot. I wonder what that is. Maybe it's a ride, maybe it's not.
Is that Stonehenge?
What? Where?
That what? No.
Where? No?
That's
More like a fairy
It's
circle, I
cousin
assume.
Woodhenge.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm not
Whinge.
sure what that is.
Or
Woodhenge is real,
Carhenge.
by the way.
Carhenge? I hope not.
Well, we can always drop by the mystery mine while we're over there.
Yeah, let's work our way around.
Pork your way around?
No!
Work.
Oh my.
Okay.
We're porking our way around. This is the wrong campaign setting. This doesn't have a red light district, Vance. We're on Twitch. We can't do this.
Yeah, no tunnel of love.
Oh,
Nope, it's a
Ow,
tunnel of
ow, ow,
glove.
Tunnel of glove?
Tunnel of glove.
I told you had a hand up a man's bum.
Glove world.
Oh, you don't say!
At least it's better than Escalator Land.
A 20-foot-tall teapot rests on a wooden platform, its painted surface whirling with moving imagery of flying dragons breathing streams of bubbles. A door at the base of the teapot allows entry to its interior. Those who emerge from the spout enclosed in a bubble that detaches to float off across the carnival. 7 goblins sit around the platform, sipping tea from mismatched porcelain cups.
Is it like a hot
Do we
tea or an
just
iced
go
tea?
to a tea shop?
It seems like a tea party.
Well, you can get
I
get
keep
tea,
forgetting I don't have any money.
but you can.
Is it free, or do we have to pay for it?
It costs one of your tickets, I believe, or one of the slots on your ticket. But you can also use it to get a bit of a aerial view around if you can get up there.
One of the goblins
She points to the bubbles. Sorry, go ahead.
One of the goblins points to a sign. The word that you intend to say, try saying it a different way.
Oh.
I'm gonna be honest, this is the only part of the entire carnival that I am not 100% on. Because I've never had to do it before, and B, I can't really wrap my head around it.
Okay.
It's a bit of character acting that I don't really get.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Serendipity pushes the ticket forward so that it could be punched. 1 cup of tea, please.
And he squeezes 2 fingers around your ticket, and when he releases it, there's a hole in it. Your ticket has been punched.
And up the
And-
spout she goes.
And he waves to the door at the base of the teapot.
And I
Okay.
guess I'm joint serendipity to make sure that she stays out of trouble.
Meanwhile, Sarah is going to join them, mostly because she's hoping that she can get a glimpse of that crossing they're looking for from up above, or anything that might point towards it. But also because she's growing fond of serendipity and doesn't want her to get in trouble.
I mean, nothing here really seems like it's going to hurt.
You 3 emerge.
I mean, if you die in the Witchlight Carnival, that's
You
'cause
die
you're
for real.
Terrible.
Anyway, you were saying.
You emerge from the spout, each in your own bubble, sized according to your character size. Give me an acrobatics check.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, no, I'm standing
Maxie.
down,
Oh,
staying
no!
down here.
Dirty 20.
Oh,
supposed to
It's
be
a
good
shame
at
we lost
acrobatics.
serendipity.
Right tumbles end over end. Serendipity tumbles end over end. This is nothing like flying.
okay. Can I
roll a performance to see if I could save it and be like, that was on purpose. They're totally an act.
Unfortunately, tumbling like this is dizzying. It is impossible to even direct your performance, let alone, like, figure out which way is up.
Can I do it at disadvantage?
No.
Damn.
Kelsey.
Yep, I got. 30,
But dude,
20.
you've made like 20 performance checks. Chill. Not everything needs to be a performance check. 20. Kelsey, you are able to get a hold of the balloon and steer it toward any location on the carnival map.
Oh,
So
From the height over
we
the
just-
carnival, you can't quite you can't determine any singular place that looks like it might be a crossing of any kind, though you're not quite sure what you're looking for anyway.
that is a fair point.
So Serendipity and Right are just on the ground now.
You are floating away.
Oh, okay. So I thought we were on the ground, and that's why I wanted to do the performance.
You are still in the air.
Okay, never mind then. So
Okay.
okay. That makes more sense.
You said I could like steer it towards any like area on the map. You said.
Real quick.
Yeah.
I'd say think of it like a monorail ride that allows you to go wherever you want and look down from above. I don't know.
Serendipity, you end up at the feasting orchard.
Oh, you're rolling. Oh, you're rolling for that. Okay.
Right,
I'm
you end
at the whimsy of.
Right,
I
you
don't
end
know
up in
why I
front of
even
the
did
Hall
that.
of
I can
Illusions.
fly anyway.
Oh, this is
You didn't go far,
very.
buddy. I wound up
Yeah,
on the other side.
This is a interesting location.
I just want you both to picture like these bubbles flying through the air with the sound of a slide whistle.
Nah, the
I don't know
noise
why I
that they
took this mode of
use in Wizard of
transportation. I
Oz.
can fly anyway.
You know, is Sarah gonna head towards the feasting orchard to make sure that Serendipity is okay? And because
Okay.
she's kind of peckish.
Did Izar get in on that going on?
Oh yeah, give me an acrobatics check. Oh,
He
you
did.
did. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you or see the check.
Yeah, it's cool.
You also can steer wherever you like.
Grace was a cat.
What?
I said Grace was a cat.
Because you are a cat.
Truly. Is he?
Cat.
How can we be sure?
What that Catman do?
Izar has been loudly purring ever since he's played those games, or been on the unicorn. The man is just happy now.
Nick.
Suddenly we're in New Orleans.
That's a way to put it.
I mean, it's a very Nolan sound.
It's a very farty song.
Hey, at least it's not the bloopin' music.
No bloopin'.
It's bloopin'.
Bloopin' the third.
Something like that.
I want you to know that I just imagined a blooper with Lupin's hair and clothes. Lupin the Third.
Kelsey, that means that there would have to be a pair of bloopers that look like Jigen and what's his face, Gomon.
I mean, Who said they were bloopers? They could be any other Mario anime.
Yeah, but a samurai blooper.
Oh my god.
We should probably leave room open for a Cheep Cheep.
Who would be the Cheep Cheep?
I don't know.
God.
I do feel like we've gotten off course.
A bit, yeah.
Half of our player, a third of our players have flown off course.
2 of them are in the feasting orchard.
Yeah, Mishka's gonna stay put because she assumes the others will come back.
Well, if you're lost, you can always just go to lost property. Someone will find you there.
10 days later, they didn't come back.
If I went to lost property every time I was lost, I wouldn't come out of there.
So,
I haven't
the
been
feasting
not
orchard,
lost
is
since
this
I
just
landed.
Is this just a
Well,
mess
then-
hall?
I will describe the feasting orchard. Music and mirth radiate from this park. The heady scent of flowers, mead, and berry pie waft through the air. Stilt walkers pluck fruit from trees, musicians drum, pipe, and strum, and everywhere there is singing, dancing, and an inordinate amount of custard.
Okay, then Felicity's gonna stay put and stuff her face.
Who the fuck is Felicity?
Sorry, serendipity. I've been playing. I'm.
Everyone's mixing their
Serendipity.
names
It's
up.
It's a new character. I need time, but she's still stuffing her face.
We haven't been Felicity in almost a whole year.
Goodness gracious. Oh my gosh.
Sarah,
And over
Is
at a
there-
different table, looking very grumpy, is a man, an elven man with bunny ears and a big hat, who looks a little out of place.
I have a
Gotta go
picture for
talk
this.
I'm gonna go talk to him.
if Sarah's going to, like, just cautiously, just carefully take, like, one piece of pie to nom on.
There is in the feasting orchard a sign that says "Fairy Cake Eating Contest."
Fairy eating contest.
Fairy Cake Eating Contest.
Fairy cake.
Uh,
I haven't done that since college. I mean, what?
What?
I hate picking out fairy wings for my pie.
Ugh.
Uh,
Gross.
but yeah, talking with the sad-looking guy with the bunny ears.
in voice opinion, I posted what I think he looks like.
Really good mood. Anyway, across town. I'm flipping the wrong way. Izar, did you land near right?
After I saw the other person in control go that way, I've gone this way.
All right. Well, if I said this before, I'll say it again. When in Waterdeep, goes inside the halls of illusion.
I'd like to
Before you
just-
can do that, there's a glass cabinet standing near the entrance of the Hall of Illusions. A wooden mannequin of a grinning, raven-haired young woman in witch's attire and a green flowing cape hovers inside a glass cabinet. At the top of the cabinet, a sign reads, "Tasha the Wizard, known for her hideous laughter." A halfling couple holds hands as they approach the glass cabinet. One of the halflings is wearing butterfly face paint. As he drops to one knee and pulls a small box from his pocket, his sweetheart bursts into laughter and begins rolling on the ground. The halfling in face paint begins sobbing and darts into the nearby tent without getting his ticket punched.
Asha.
Give me a history check, you two.
I will.
You get advantage.
Yay! Thank you. Where the hell is history? There it is.
You are both able to tell that Tasha was one of the names reputedly used by Igwilv the Witch Queen, a legendary archmage.
It's an archmage.
That is a very powerful spellcaster. Very.
What's a spellcaster?
Are they like warlocks?
Sure.
You
like
know what a
warlocks.
warlock is? Oh boy.
What's a warlock, buddy?
I'm zipping
Not
the
I'll
old
have
man's
you
voice
know
to-
that I had a lot of fun playing that old man.
I could tell.
I know.
We could all tell. I'm glad
Anyway.
though.
I'm going to try to head in.
Approaching the entrance, give me a wisdom save.
Oh no. Alright, wisdom save. Hit.
You're good. Izar, are you following?
Into the Hall of Illusions.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Or wisdom fail. You drop to the ground laughing. As if by a Tasha's hideous laughter spell.
I hideously laugh and purr and just kind of like...
This large
on the
tent is
ground.
painted with a mural of shifting images that show grinning fairies diving into pools of color. The helical stripes of the tent's pointed canopies rotate in spirals, and the whole display seems designed to befuddle onlookers. A clown dressed in muted garb stands at the tent's entrance, blinking at you, and thank God Mishka isn't here.
And what lovely face paint you have.
He's pouting.
Aw, well, that won't do. I would like to do a humorous performance check. Am I allowed to do this?
Sure.
I want to try and make. Oh, wow. Well then.
He's pouting more.
Oh no.
Well,
And he
sorry.
and he motions towards the tent's entrance, looking quizzically. Brings a hand up to wipe away a tear that isn't there.
Oh, I feel so bad for him. What can I do?
He wants to know if you want to come inside.
Sure, I'll go inside. Wait, does he, can he not speak?
No.
Can he not hear?
No, he can hear. He can hear
Okay.
all the hurtful things you say.
I don't say anything hurtful, come on!
All the ways that you make him cry.
No!
I'll be right back. I'm gonna take my to the kitchen.
All the ways you bring
Trying to
tears
be
to
nice.
his eye.
It's so fucking sad.
As you let your hurtful words fly.
No! I would like, could I insight him to see if I could figure out why he's sad?
Sure. He hasn't said a word, and you get the feeling that might be why.
Hmm.
He makes a gesture, like waving in front of his throat.
Do you know sign language?
He shakes his head. And
Does
shrugs.
that mean no or yes?
Shakes his head and shrugs.
I could teach you sign language if you want.
He
Or at
holds
least
up a
some
hand
common
and shakes
things.
his head again.
What does that mean?
No.
Okay. So, as I was invited into it, like, what is he trying to show me? What is he trying to do?
Oh, he's asking if you want to go into the Hall of Illusions.
Oh, I do. Yes.
Before you can, one of the halflings tugs on your jacket. I didn't mean to start laughing at Reuben. I don't suppose you can go and get him. Ooh.
Reuben,
Reuben, come back!
Is he in the Hall of Illusions, or
He did run in there
he-
without getting his ticket punched.
Okay, sure. I'll get him.
Candlefoot punches your ticket. That's 2 punches. And in you go.
Okay.
There are tall mirrors lining the walls of this tent, all the way around. As you step in front of one of them, you look into the mirror and see see a small purple infant. Brian, tell me.
Is that what?
Brian, tell me, at what point in his life did Wright lose that horn? Was he born with a broken horn?
No. He.
Then that infant has 2 horns.
Oh, that's interesting. Wright's going towards the baby.
It's a mirror. It's Wright as a baby.
Okay. Well, aren't I quite the lovable little scamp? I'm going to, I guess, continue through.
As you as you go to the next mirror, you see the baby is slightly older, and then older. The mirrors are showing you your life, from childhood. Essentially, just showing you slowly aging with every mirror that you walk in front of.
I'm going to say it was in his early 20s is when he got his horn broke.
All right. Give me a perception check.
Percepi. That's persuasion. Stop it.
You're too busy looking at mirrors to locate Reuben.
Can I roll an investigation?
I'm gonna say, like, you've taken about a minute to look around and you haven't seen him, so after that I'll let you roll another perception check.
Oh, so another perception?
Izar, are you joining after?
Yep, I'm following.
You
Well,
also
am I
get your
still
ticket
laughing, or-
punched.
I'm
I'm gonna say by then you're able to recover.
My funny bone has been unbroken.
Full recovery.
That's because I drink
Alright.
a whole lot of milk.
And because of the
So
Witchlight
is this-
Carnival, they waived the medical fees.
So, is it 17 to succeed?
So, real quick, Izar, as you come in, you head off in the opposite direction Right went, and see in the mirror a really old cat who looks remarkably like you do.
I don't recognize him.
And yes, right, you happen upon a halfling looking very worriedly into a mirror. And in the mirror, behind the halfling, but not standing in the Hall of Illusions, you see a girl with blue skin wearing a pig mask and holding a giant lollipop that's about the size of her head.
I tap on the halfling's shoulder.
He looks up at you.
Why, hello there. I believe your wife? Girlfriend? I don't know. They're looking for you.
And he looks back into the mirror, and the girl is gone. Where am I?
You're in the Hall of Illusions.
All right.
Yep. I believe the girl that was traveling with you got hit with the spell that made her laugh. And I think you took it wrong.
Hey.
Yep, that's my name.
Where? Oh, what?
Right.
Nice to meet you.
Yep.
I suppose. Don't suppose you know the way out of here. This place, I'm dizzy.
Well, hold on. Do I have to roll a perception to find out where to leave?
No.
No. All right. Well, follow me and I'll get you out of here.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And
I give me a perception to find Izar.
No.
It's
All
not.
right.
I'm not gonna make it as hard. Oh my gosh. You find Izar looking at old cats,
Where have you been? Let's go.
and consequently, in the mirror you could see an old tiefling.
Well,
sorry,
I know that's
Izar.
fake. I know that's fake. I plan on performing till I'm 55, and then in that case, I die in a horrible accident. Let's go.
Probably by your own making.
I didn't say it
Yes,
was a living
exactly.
tiefling.
Ah, yes, it's the weekend at Bernie's corpse of a tiefling.
Anything less means I wasn't trying hard enough.
Oh boy. So yeah, you're able to get back outside, and Ruben tries his proposal again, and the two are arranged to be wed. Reuben Sugarwood and Ween Sundapple.
And I'll do a prestidigitation,
Yeah.
and
Is it doves?
I turn a card into a bouquet, and I say, for the lovely couple. Give it to them.
Okay, that's it.
Cheeky Goblin Glass is gonna walk up to you two and slap you both on the back. You two done having fun in there, you slowpokes? Everyone's stuffing their face up north.
I saw a dead tiefling in there.
Oh, another one? Ooh.
Another one!
I'll have to go. I'll go have to tell the janitor staff.
Yeah. Well,
That's worrying.
It's okay. It's okay. We can cover up any smell.
nah. Honestly, do they have any drinks over there?
Plenty.
Okay. Well, all right. Let's head over. I'm parched. And I guess I follow
Mead.
Riverglim.
Yeah. Well, we'll all move over there. And with that, I'm gonna call today's first session of Secrets of Fate to a close.
I'd like hold on before we close it.
Yes.
I vaguely remember there being a drinking contest.
There's an eating contest that I will handle next time because other people want to be in on it, and we don't have everybody at the moment.
Oh, I was hoping that there would be a drinking contest to see who could endure the most alcohol.
Do they have milk here?
They have mead.
That's not
They
milk.
probably have milk for the kitties.
No, it depends if they have any milkable cows.
Goat milk.
I'm gonna say yes, they have milk.
I order a saucer.
Okay. You get a bowl of milk. Regardless, we shall handle that next time. Thank you all for joining us. Goodness, I have to move my dude down by a bit on a number of these screens. Oh, regardless, thank you for joining us. Next time
Thank
on
you,
Secrets of Fate, a twist in the plot. Oh. So yes, in 2 weeks will be, I believe, May 3rd? It will indeed. Our next session will be on May 3rd at 7:30 p.m. EST. Until then, thank you for joining us. I'll see you all next time, and keep on building, everyone.
Bye, everyone.